I changed, started acting strange, had my life in my own hands. Meanwhile, I was wasting time, thinking things were fine, but you had other plans. Behind your weak disguise, all the worthless lies, I was wrong and now I know. Don't think that I won't try, this is not goodbye. Pushed around, always lost, not found, but I didn't realize. Like a giant standing in my way, leading me astray. Now it's time for me to rise. I knew I had to find myself. Turns out I'm on my own. I won't let it go. The right and wrong that you pretend to know. The fire in my heart burns in your shadow. The silver lining can begin to rust, and now I get who I can and cannot trust. I won't let it go.
Don't pause, press play. Don't pause, press play. Don't pause, press play. Don't pause, don't pause, press play. Press play, press play, press play, press play, press play. Don't pause, press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Switch it up. Press play. pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't press. Don't press. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Don't pause. Press play. Press play. Press play. Press play. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Don't pause. Press play. Play.
Hello everybody, I am Evo, and I am going to be casting this here EU Love and War tournament with my fellow mentor and coach, Mauro. Hello, Mauro.
Hello everyone, and hello Evo, how are you?
Doing freaking great. We're gonna be looking for some really good Brawl gameplay. We've got some real big shots in this tourney.
That is correct, Jesse.
But we are gonna be starting off with top 32, Cubics versus Solarson.
What I'm really curious for is how the shadow patches that we had like a week or two ago will influence the amount of weapons that we are going to be seeing in this tournament. The two weapons that I'm mainly going to be looking out for are Cannon and Lance. Because Cannon sidelighted to Sarah can occasionally be unjumpable again. And Lance got a lot of like frame data buffs, but I don't play Lance, so I don't have any knowledge on that whatsoever. But I'm curious to see if those weapons are gonna make sort of a comeback in play rate. And the first match we're gonna be seeing is an Azov against the Barasa match. A level 100 Barasa is kind of scaring me, not gonna lie.
Looking good on that black Baranza with that exclusive chest skin. But yeah, we are gonna be seeing two axes, but there's gonna be a bit of a difference with the bow and the blasters. Both of these characters have pretty interesting signatures, however. So that's
Yeah,
gonna
that
be
is true.
to see. Going to the map bands. It should be Cubics striking first, since he is a bit of a higher seed than Solarson.
Yep, and he starts striking. I like
All-
these map picks.
All the small maps are getting left on the board. Apocalypse, probably the largest one in terms of floor space and walls.
Yeah, that is true. I think I don't know really why they would go on Apocalypse over Small Brave unless they have something they like playing with the platform more.
Those blasters definitely benefit the blasters, I'd say, more than the bow or the axe.
Yeah, that is true. Cubic starting out pretty decently. Blast is pretty even right now. Lights there.
Ooh, that was a really nice landing there with the D-Light axe recovery. Not gonna quite do it.
Cubics is going in deep, getting a lot of value with the recovery just there. I think the next recovery, if he hits it, might kill actually already.
Depends on the height, but yes, that Sarah's gonna knock Solarson off stage. He's gonna be in a look of trouble. Ooh, gets recovery back up. But
I was expecting a ground pound there instead of a recovery, so that honestly caught me really off guard. But a very nice play there, and the Sarah takes it.
That was a really nice play there. He threw his weapon, dodged, and then picked it up and seared when Solarson tried to go for an attack.
Yeah, really strong start for Cubics here.
We're gonna see how much he's going to be able to extend that lead in this axe mirror match here. Solarson throws his axe away though, looking for that bow, seemingly his comfort weapon. Ooh man, gonna hit that sidelight, no dodge, but sidelight doesn't really have any good follow-ups as of the recent patches.
Yeah, that is true. What I'm noticing quite a bit is that Cubics doesn't like being on the wall a lot, so I think if Solarson takes good advantage of that, using his bow, he might be able to take this game even though he's one stuck behind.
Yeah, Cubics does seem to be a lot more comfortable on stage, and he is playing quite aerial, however. So that is going to let him float up with those down airs on Axe, but it's also putting him closer to that Sky Kill box, which he
That
just
is
got killed out of.
right as we were talking, Solerson took this first stock of Cubics and is trying to close the damage difference a bit. And he's doing pretty well.
Ooh,
And
man.
now they're pretty much even. That was huge.
It was a massive lead for Cubics. Now Solerson just made it even in the blink of an eye.
I was kind of scared that Solerson would just fall off the map, but he managed to get back on the stage. Oh, this is
Man.
really even.
This is where bow shines. Good bow players, they're gonna be able to juggle you and keep you in the air for so long. You're not gonna be able to land for years. Cubics
That
managed
is
to get
true.
us there. Ooh, the GCN light barely countered by that then dodge.
So Cubics playing really risky there, and it gets him killed even.
He got impatient with the recovery, which got caught by the bow. That bow recovery has an amazing hitbox. It's really good. Not as good as that down stick hitbox though from the unarmed breakdowns.
Wow. When this match started, I was thinking Cubics is gonna take this, but this is becoming pretty even, more so than I had expected.
He's getting a bunch of axe hits though. Solerson's gonna answer back quickly. Gets us there.
Oh well. Solerson
Goes
is in
for-
trouble here.
Cubics goes for that neutral sig, that reversal spike off the bottom of the stage, but that axe recovery is gonna
Oh.
stack actually. Since it is omnidirectional, it can send you into any direction that it hits you from. That's gonna be game one, going over to Cubics.
Ooh, the
Not-
Val pick is an interesting switch because they seem to be very comfortable on the bow. This is surprising me a lot.
I guess it's more of a matchup thing rather than a comfort thing, since I would say that gauntlets and sword are both pretty good into guns.
Yeah, I agree. I also think they have a pretty even matchup against X. But what I think is going to be really interesting is how Solerson is going to utilize the Val sidesing on Sword on this map, Demon Island, where the walls are really small.
Ooh, really good blasters damage coming out from Cubics early on, keeping him off the edge with those side airs. Solerson though, getting some side airs of his own, punching two of the side. Ooh, misses the
Light
input.
into Nair. Delight into
Wow.
recovery, gets him up high.
Was
Cubics
that a
landing
cheat?
with it there.
Was that a chase dodge there for the recovery? And there's that side stick that you're talking about.
Yep.
Insanely strong move, KO super early off the side of the stage, and on this map, you don't have enough wall to avoid it. Catches the dodge up with the neutral sig, juggles his sword, picks up on a run. Ooh man, Solerson is putting out so many attacks here with the sword. Those quick active frames really helping them out compared to the axe from previous match.
I think Cubics is gonna ban Demon Island immediately after this if Solerson is gonna remain on the Val.
Oh, definitely. Gets that D-sig though, gets that passive sig we call him. The KO.
Solerson having a pretty decent lead, but we have seen Cubics' X. This can change at any moment.
Absolutely.
And it will, they're even now. Solerson getting this air, but not getting any follow-ups after it.
Man, when Cubics is on the back foot, he's on the back foot, but give him an inch, he'll take a mile.
Yeah, you give him a bit of momentum and he just takes it so far.
Exactly. In this match now, it's even. Solerson unarmed, gonna pick up that sword, gonna look for probably a downlight into recovery, into the KO.
Yeah, and Cubic seems to be using his 6 or just a few shares in order to get a kill really easily. Both of these players are just hungry for the kill.
Yeah,
After the
that level
gauntlet
100
is not
Brawl.
low. Ooh,
That
I
was a
really like the
really good
weapon
play.
throw down, and then just trying to force him into another direction, and then getting the unarmed Sare. Really well played.
Precisely, just using that weapon throw to put out pressure, force out options, and then punish those.
Now Solerson trying to extend his lead here, but he can't get killed by any sig from Raza.
No,
But
he
not the end
cannot.
sig. I was wrong, oh damn.
That bounce loses 25% of the momentum of that neutral sig. That is gonna be the KO, however, since Solerson got a bit scared. Cubics with the Intimidation tactic.
Oh, Solarson seems to be really scared right now. And I
Yeah,
honestly would too if I got hit by that many X moves. Damn.
Yeah, Cubix is putting out a metric crap ton of pressure with this axe. You're getting move after move. Good read there from Solarstone, catching the dodge in.
Nice 3-piece there. D-lighted to Sarah. Can he take the stock, Solarson? Oh, I think that was a perfect opportunity for Sidesick, but he gets D-light Sarah again. Can he get the edge guard? He does, and now the Sarah takes it. Second game going to Solarson.
Incredible turnaround there. Cubix,
He
Cubix
doesn't
is on
ban.
fire.
Ooh. I'm surprised that Solarson went to Mammoth and not to Demon again, considering he had the first kill using the Sidesick on the wall.
I reckon he's thinking that the side sigil was, you know, a cheap trick. You could use it once, but then it's not gonna work again. Cubix is probably gonna watch out for it. So
Yeah, I got what you mean. Solarson starting off on the gauntlet. We haven't seen a lot of that, just a lot of sword gameplay. And he's doing pretty well, it seems. Both looking for the first hit.
Yep.
D-light into Nair.
Soderson is doing a really good job of staying on top of Cubix, staying in that blind spot of those blasters.
Yeah, he's really good at weaving around him, but the moment he gets hit, once he gets hit a lot.
Ooh, that end dodge getting caught. This was super risky for Soderson, but he managed to make it back despite Cubix's attempt at the net guard. As we said in game 1, he is not very comfortable off stage. Oh, that is.
Oh, Cubix, no! Oh, that was unfortunate.
Yeah, he did not pay attention to his options. That Black Cutter making it even harder to tell when he's out of jumps.
I'm not counting him out just yet, but it's gonna be significantly harder to get this back. I know they're pretty much even, but Cubix is one stuck behind. This isn't looking good for him. Trying to go for the Ensic read. So Larsen getting some good unarmed damage in.
Solarson is winning Mental so hard right now, Cubix doesn't know what to do. Cubix
Oh,
has
if
no
it's
idea what
gonna
to do.
end on a 3-stock, this is gonna be interesting.
Could be. Cubix doesn't get it together soon.
Yeah, that Sidesick is already giving me the sign that he is just fishing for the kill and not playing as he would normally. I think this is Solarson's game to win at this point. Because just by the way Cubix is playing, he's kind of broken.
Solarson's game to lose, absolutely. He has to make so many mistakes in order to lose that.
Yep. He still has basically a full stock and a half stock of damage.
Yep.
But if he's gonna get hit by a few more N-lights, that might change really soon. But Cubix can get killed really easily. The triple ground pound just for salt and wounds. Ooh, I like the option of GC Ensic, but it didn't really work out.
Yeah, that Ensic has a really treacherous hitbox. It comes more times than I can bother to admit.
Yeah, I feel you there.
Oh my lord, Solarson just going at it here with these ground pounds. But as you said, putting so in the wounds of Cubix. That Barrage,
please. N-light takes it.
that is quite unfortunate. Cubix
That was
was
so
doing
unnecessary.
so well in that first game, but he just didn't have the adaptation.
Yeah, he was mainly focusing on momentum, and the moment he didn't get any momentum, he just didn't know what to do. Well played though by both players.
Really good gameplay, love seeing it. We are going to be moving on, however, to Monster versus Fridas Alle. I'm not sure how exactly you're supposed to pronounce that, but I'm getting info that it's Fridas Alle, so that's how I'm gonna be saying it. We are gonna be seeing Monster here with his in-game name Boof on that Sidra that he's been known for. And Fridas Alle actually having a level 100 Enchantress, aka Fate crossover. What do you think,
This is
Taro?
the cannon big. Yeah, this is the cannon big that I was really looking out for. Like, I'm not surprised it's Sidra, honestly. Like,
I mean, yeah, but Monster has been a long time Sidra player. He's known for it. So
yeah,
this is not a balloon.
I don't know who to vouch for here because I like orb gameplay. As you know, I'm a orb one trick. But I also like I like just seeing the new cannon or just cannon in general. But it's one of those like I just have a thing for like underdog picks, and cannon has always been like one of those picks in my opinion. By the asshole getting, is that the kill? No, yeah, okay, that is it.
Not yet. Sidra desig.
Oh, but he gets
Insanely good
pineapple. How long can he keep this going? Okay, it's done.
Not long enough, unfortunately. That orb ground pound, having that disjointed hitbox really helps with countering that Sidra desig.
Wow. That first interaction was kind of shocking, not gonna lie. Like, they both played it really well, but it just went on for too long. And this
Yep.
monster just ended up dying.
That was some insane offstage. Here we see that cannon headlight. But it's known for.
Fight Asshole having a massive lead right now, as long as he can keep it going. I was expecting another GC Ensec from this monster there. Surprised he didn't do it. Ooh,
Honestly,
Fight
with
Asshole
his
doesn't have a
cannon
jump.
Ooh, barely missed
That
space.
might be huge. There. Can he get another one? He gets the ground pound. That's what I like to see.
Man, Fighter Soul has a 100% exact read on his monster here. He just knows, he's in his head.
Oh god, Fight Asshole. Is this it? Oh, almost. If he got one more hit, I think this would have been a beast dog. Ground pound?
Absolutely. And his monster is trying desperately to get something here. He's got to get this KO with this sword so that he can swap over to his own cannon. There it is, the recovery's gonna get it.
Oh, he does the retard. That was unnecessary. You're a full stuck behind. This is not the moment to do it. What I just realized as well is I think I've spotted with Fight Asshole in the Brawl Lab server. But back then he was playing Mordex and had really good gauntlet, so I'm wondering if he's gonna pull the Mordex out again this tournament.
Wow. Seems like the
Oh,
faithful
that is
number.
huge!
There it is! That's the cannon I'm talking about. Explosive potential. Out of nowhere. Taking the stock back. This is now a winnable game for his monster. Not even by any chance, but there we go.
Wow, very nice Ensig. Oh, what an explosive game. Staying on the Enchantress. Interesting.
Oh man. These
Oh.
pairs probably know each other really well. And that's probably where the read stun is coming from, because they're in the same clan.
Oh yeah, I
They're
just realized. That's fair enough.
Going into game 2 here, picks are the exact same. Let's see if his monster manages to beat this fate here. Manages to force out that Mordex you were talking about.
The walls here are very similar to Apocalypse, so maybe Fridays can can possibly get another edge guard using orb, but he starts out with the side, so no edge guards started off. His monster going absolutely in with the cannon off stage though. Doesn't get the Sarah follow up.
Ooh man, that's gonna be big. 2 hits. Get another one.
Ooh, nice wake up from his monster there. Fight also being a little bit behind, but he picks up the orb, which he was doing really well with in the first match. Goes for the recovery, but he gets punished with a Sare. This monster going absolutely in with the D-Sig. Very nice type of ground pound. Well, this is a completely different match than the first one.
Absolutely. Is monster not risking anything in the offstage? I'm pretty sure that's Fighter Soul saying that he's lagging. So we are going to have to wait for that.
This monster seems to respect it, I like it. Alright, and here we go again. DC sidestick from Pride Asshole doesn't really hit but keeps him at bay. Going for the read with the recovery. Goes away the side and picks up the orb. This monster doesn't have a lot of jumps now, but Pride Asshole misses the edge guard.
Oh man, he caught that Nea, but there's not really any good follow-ups at that health. So he had to go for a read for recovering.
Yeah, just Is Monster being easily killable at this percent or at this damage?
Man, East Monster caught the dodge with the down air. However, again, no good follow-ups from that specific pickup, so he could not capitalize on it. Good
Nice
DC.
GG D-Sig. Frydazzle seems to be becoming desperate for the kill while Ismonster is just building up damage even more and more, extending his lead further. Goes to weapon
Yeah.
away, gets punished. Oh, you do not want to get GC punished by side if you don't have any dodge.
That was the perfect option in that situation, because normally sideline jump recovery wouldn't hit on Scythe. But if you do with a chase dodge, it's a lot more advantageous.
Yeah, that was an amazing option for Frydazzle. So Ismonster see the big is looking for the first hit, but gets punished for his GC option there. Goes for the D-Sig, but doesn't space it right, but the weapon throw hits, and Frydazzle doesn't make it back to the stage.
Ooh, man, you gotta be hurting if you're fried us on that one.
Yeah, you're not like the situation that you're... Is he lagging again, or is he just waiting? Okay, he's waiting for the weapon spawn. I
Seeing
think
a
they're
bit of-
just playing games with each other at the moment. They don't care about winning or losing, they're just fooling around with each other.
Yeah, just seeing a bit of sportsmanship between friends. That's it.
Yeah, agreed. Good ground pound. Can he get it there? Or another ground pound perhaps? Throws away the weapon. Oh, I didn't expect that GC answering. And not even it to hit. That was strange. Gets the recovery though and makes it back to the stage. I think Ismonster is dead here, yep.
Alright, that's gonna be even stocks. Slight lead for his monster, about 80 damage.
That is true, but we've seen that Frydazzle is really good at just making it back, especially if Ismonster is gonna creep. Is gonna keep throwing out GC moves and then gets punished for it. Because that's where Frydazzle got a lot of value in my opinion.
Yep, Scythe Orb both have amazing explosive potential. However, so does Cannon. And Cannon also has some decent KO options, especially that Sid Ransig.
That is true. And he's just trying to keep Frydazzle at bay, using this the Ansig like you mentioned.
Taking shot out of shot like a buccaneer.
Couldn't have worded it any better, Evo.
See a Thieves Addict over here.
Who gets the deal recovery on unarmed, but so does his monster on sword. That takes game 2.
That's going to be a clean 1-2-1. Pardon me. Fridus got a bit confused there since Fridus did take game 1. So we are going to be going into this game 3. Same picks, no mix-ups, just instantly going back. Stonemouth Fortress gonna be banned. And we are going to be going back to Apocalypse. Again, similar map to the last 2 games.
Yeah, I think wasn't the first match on Apocalypse as well, or am I just tripping?
Yes, sir.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Or if Frydazzle can get the amazing edge guard we got at the beginning in the first match.
Yeah, he needs some serious momentum here in order to make this back.
Frydazzle seems to be a control player. He doesn't like being in a disadvantaged position and doesn't really fare well when in that position. As long as he's the one that keeps pressuring, he's really good. At the moment he's just getting counter pressure or on the wall, he's kind of stressing out it seems.
Absolutely, but he is getting his hits in. He's got a slight lead. Could be turned any second now. Ooh, that Ensig fully charged. It can't go for the stage since it is magical.
I have gotten hit more times by fully charged Ansig because I just didn't calculate the hitbox right more times than I'm willing to admit.
That hitbox is extremely good. That was an amazing baby surveyor from Frydazzle.
Yep, perfect edge guard there using his orb. What I'm noticing about Frydazzle's side gameplay is that he doesn't really use it to bait option from Ismonster. He's just waiting for Ismonster to make the first move, then he punishes it, rather than making the first attack, then forcing him to make a move, and then punishing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's not really trying to force mistakes. He's more just waiting for them to happen naturally.
Yeah, exactly. And it seems to be working out for him. Like the past 2 matches have been really close, so I think it's just better player wins at this point, and they don't really have to. I think the player that uses their tactic the best is just gonna win this.
Yeah, Fridazo almost on the verge of being 2 stonks up. Oh,
Oh no, that was nasty. But his monster being really far behind. Side Sarah might kill, or D-Light into GC ends a true combo and kills even earlier than D-Light got. Very nice, right asshole.
absolutely optimal.
Well, his monster seems to be going in hard, trying to get that value back, closing the difference. Tridazzle getting a read using the recovery.
Man, lots of side damage coming out here from Fridazo.
Yep, but his monster isn't just gonna take it, he's fighting back. I was expecting that GC Ensig from his monster to hit, not gonna lie. Gets the GC punish though with D-Light. Goes for a hard read with his own GCS side sig.
Yeah, both of these players going for a lot of projectile attacks. That side stick from Fate and that end stick from Sidra. That is going to be the recovery closing this this set out with Fridazo as the winner.
That was a really nice match to watch. Really good gameplay there. The in-game messages. Oh.
We are going
Next
to be
match.
moving on, however, to
Yep.
Durian,
Durian versus Magimine.
our own Brawl League sponsored player here. Gonna be going against Durian, who is a pretty well-known Qatar player. Mainly plays Ragnar, and yeah, I'm pretty sure he's level 100, although he might not be. He might just be close to that.
Like, I'm just gonna say it, I'm mad biased towards Maggie to win this. I just like seeing Maggie play, and he's also an orb one trick just like me. So I
Well,
also have a bit of bias.
We got
But
a
Maggie also has explosive guns on the better and explosive side on the Fate.
well. We absolutely got a root for the Brawl League homie, though.
Yeah, I
do love
agree.
seeing some- I do love seeing some good Qatar gameplay, though. You gotta love
Oh,
that.
definitely. Isn't Maggie even in the room? I'm pretty sure.
I think he's
Yeah,
having
they seem.
slight technical difficulties, but he's getting there. We are gonna have to wait for Fridazo to.
Yeah, it doesn't.
exit
There
the
we go.
race. There we are.
There is Maggie. He's gonna start off with a Petra, no doubt. I
Most
watch him play Fate just to prove me wrong. Like it always happens. Like also, I think the tournament that I casted with Kegs, that was the Magjar impromptu for NA. Every time I said something, the players just proved me wrong. You know, like oh he's gonna make this. Nope, he gets edge guarded. Shit like that.
Dude,
what?
Mag is listening to the stream right now. Bad.
Durian coming out with the level 100 Ragnar, and Magic coming out with the level 75 Fate.
As I said, listening to the stream over here, just trying to prove you wrong.
In my opinion, Qatars fare really well into Orb because of the low priority. They don't really have any wake up options. So I think Magi also just hating playing into Qatars might be in a bit of trouble here.
Yep. I did see him talking earlier, and he was not sounding very enthusiastic about this match.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
What I really like about Ragnar is just his signatures. Like, they're not amazing at first glance. Magi starting off with a triple jump into GC taunt.
Most likely a sign that he's having some issues. Durian
They're
though
going
just
at it
going
right
right into
now.
it.
We both know that Magi sometimes has internet issues and has like a ping spike 1000 ms or something. So I'm hoping that doesn't screw him over in this tournament.
We can only hope. Oh man, go for that NC, that hard jump read. Durian not falling for it though. even match so far. Durian on the axe though, so not pulling out those Katars that Maggie so despises.
I'm surprised that Magi switched to the side, because I think that Orb into X is a pretty favorable matchup for Orb just because of the speed advantage that they have. Like, the range is relatively the same.
Scythe is working pretty well for him though, getting that side stick, almost KOing. Durian does have Katars though, so Magic's gotta be very careful about that. Swapping
Yep.
over to the axe. D-Light recovery, not gonna KO. Ooh, and that side stick call out. Gonna be the finisher for that first stock from Durian.
The Haymaker takes it. And seeing Magiton like this gives me the idea that he's just trying to mentally break Durian just to get a mental advantage on him. Which is honestly a very viable tactic. Just PMing them a little bit can just break them and make them play worse.
Yeah, we've seen that with players like Dargo. That's his name.
Yeah, a very good example. Right as we were speaking, Durian gets the side air on Katars and takes the stock from Magi.
Amazing too for getting KO of that sider.
Yep.
And I'm going into some offstage gameplay here. The players retreating back to the security of the stage. Silent and Sig not jumpable as far as I am aware.
Yeah, I think there was also an intended dodge punish because I think Durian did the GC option there.
Absolutely was.
Ooh, Magic getting another Ansik and takes the stock. Now having a pretty massive lead here.
Hard read with the Ansig. Durian being a bit impatient, going for the weapon instantly.
Not gonna lie, I expected Magi more to struggle in this matchup, but he's doing pretty well so far.
He's forcing Durian onto the axe a lot. Durian's also forcing himself onto the axe. That's gonna get the backhand of the recovery to KO, and it's now even. So
I think that might really hurt for Magi. Having a lead like that and just it going away like 2 or 3 hits like that might mentally have hurt him.
Yeah, he is gonna get a bit of Cathar damage onto him now. Gonna be forced into an offstage position. GC sidelight gonna get punished hard by Cathars. Ooh, gets a dodge read. Decent punish.
Oh, the DC hits him though.
That's gonna be rough. Ooh,
Magi makes
misses
it back
that
though.
bird.
Oh, Magi, come on, you can have this. The buy is coming out. I was expecting Durian to dodge in there and then Magi having the orb DC. Something totally different happened there. Interesting. Using the
Yeah,
weapon throw to get back on stage. Gets the dare. Oh lord, this is Eve. Durian gets the side stick, but it doesn't kill it yet. I think Magi might make this. Yep.
Well, Durian chickened out on the edge guard a bit.
Yeah, he had a massive opportunity there because Magi didn't have a lot of resources. I'm pretty sure he didn't have a jump and his GC was also wasted. Who gets the Sare though? Weapon throws. Oh, this might be it for Magi. Oh, but it makes it back though. If I were Durian there, I would have done a GCD so I would have probably hit Magi as well.
Man.
Oh, the recovery takes it.
That's gonna be 1-0 here on the board for Durian. Magic's gonna back out, probably restart his game, try and get something to work out.
Yeah, he sometimes has some internet issues or hardware issues. But yo, that match went totally different than I had expected. Because Durian was playing a lot of X like you mentioned before, but I was expecting with this matchup him to just stay on Katars a bit more. And near the end he actually played a lot more of Katars. Wow.
Yeah, I was about to ask what you think the counter pick here would be for Maggie, but he's just going in with a fade again.
Knowing Maggie, he did pretty well. Like it's not like this match was heavily favored to Durian or for Durian. It was
no,
pretty close. I think Maggie is still confident enough in his gameplay on fade. And I honestly think that we know that he plays Petra as well, but I don't think that Gauntlets into X and Katars is a matchup better than Side into Katars and X.
Oh yeah, Gauntlet's Katars is very favorable for Katars here. Both players just, you know, waiting out for Maggie a bit, starting the match now.
I think as long as Magi manages to get Sight into Katars and Orb into X matchup, he might be winning this match. So getting a good few hits on the side, but getting countered by a dare into D-Light. Triple Sarah takes it for Durian. Oh wow.
Yeah, that Qatar's off stage is extremely volatile, extremely powerful if played right, but you do have to get a lot of reads in order to do so. Especially against a player of Maggie's caliber who's that good at mixing up his options. Insane mix-up there with the GC and Sig. Not gonna work out too well, but he does get the side air.
The amount of overextensions that I'm seeing from Maggie is kind of scaring me. He's going very deep, but also playing very unsafe. But
He
gets
was
the weapon
getting
throw.
away with it. He was getting away with it to an extent. He did take a bit of damage because of some reads that Durin hit.
That's true, yeah.
Good bait there, standing still to bait the sidelight from Durian.
Sidelight into end light, but Durian doesn't get any follow-ups after it.
Ooh, that side air was dangerous. Maggie almost died from that.
Maggie
Good
going
jump
for the
read.
edge guard on the side, but doesn't get it yet. Yeah, Maggie relying on the side, he just double stacked it. I think this might help him more than Durian. What are you doing?
I think that's a bro stock.
Yeah. I don't know what else it would be, honestly. I think it's indeed a homie stock. Getting a side sig, going for a second one. Hard read there, but it didn't really work out. Imagine how sad it will be for Durian if he just loses this match over the fact that he did a bro stock.
Absolutely. You gotta respect it though, you gotta respect it.
Oh, most definitely. Getting the side sig again, that bear almost killed and going for the weapon throw there, but didn't quite reach him.
Ooh,
Now
this
Maggie
is so
is-
dangerous for Magi. Durian could have caught that so easily with a dash from ground pound.
Yeah, the Magi was in a very unfavorable position, but Durian didn't go deep enough to get a punish there. But he's closing it out again with the Katars.
Really good dodge there, reacting to that weapon toss.
The next Sarah from Magi will kill Durian. Just get
Absolutely.
one more Sarah or his sidelight Sarah. This game is from Magi. But throws his weapon again downwards, even though Durian is going high.
Completely. This could swing either way here.
Yeah, Ragnar 6 are something to watch out for because they will kill very early if you use them right, especially sides of Max.
Yep, and we have seen Durian take stocks with really good edge guards here, but that is going to be game 2, going to Magimind, evening up the set.
I just almost had a heart attack from that Anzik, but Magi barely managed to spot dodge it and get a punish there. Wow.
Absolutely. Going straight into the map bounce again. Durian going to leave everything except for Brookhaven, Enigma, and Demon Island, and we are going to be going to Brookhaven.
I think this is a good map pick from Magi because none of his weapons get any value from small Enigma. And the walls on Demon Island are not big enough to get easy edge guard with using Orb there to bounce it off the wall. So I think this is the best pick Magic could have done.
Yeah.
Getting good value of the first few side hits from Magi. Durian seems to be struggling a bit to get a few hits in while Magi is just weaving around them. Good
Oh, man.
GC side sig. Gets punished by the Sarah. The side air, can he get another one or maybe a dare edge guard? He gets hit by the recovery.
Oh man,
Makes
this axe,
Wow.
ruthless with the down air, is just smacking him down.
You know what that reminds me of? I think it was Haji and MJ against someone else in Mammoth Cup. I think that was. I think it was Miami where he just got like 5 X dares, and he just took the stock.
You need to be careful if you get caught, you know, panic jumping after each dare, you're gonna suffer a lot for it. Most likely even lose a stock. Just like
Yeah, that is true.
Oh man, getting some Qatar damage. Gonna not be able to catch a spot dodge though, and Magic's gonna get an end light.
He went for the dare there, but Durian dodged it perfectly. If Magi manages to get any sig or maybe even an orb share, he will take the stock, but he misses the
Oh.
D-light into recovery and gets end-sigged for it.
That is
Magi being at a
massive.
major disadvantage.
Imagine
This
needs to
is the
start
sideline.
Imagine needs to start focusing on playing on stage, because off-stage game playing his edge guarding has really been suffering.
Yeah, agreed. I think it feels like Magi's also just on autopilot at this moment. He doesn't seem to be focused in general. He's just playing normally and without any focus on the game. That wake up side there from Durian was massive. Put him out of the off-stage disadvantage that he was in. But now Magi's at the wall and anything from Durian will kill. Ooh. What I'm noticing about Durian a lot is that he doesn't like taking massive risks even when his opponent is at a major disadvantage. He likes playing it safe more than anything.
Absolutely, Durian's not the crazy kind of player that just goes in for games all the time. But his playstyle does reward him, which is why
Yeah, that is true. But even like in the first game, what we saw was that Magi didn't use the GC side to recover through the stage and didn't have any jump. Or we wasted one jump, so that would mean I think he would have had 2 jumps and a recovery. At that point, if you're recovering from that far, I'd say, okay, go in. Your opponent is at that much of a disadvantage that you can get the edge guard kill there. But he just waited on stage for Magic to come to him.
Yep.
Right now, this match is pretty even. Final stock of the set for both players. Oh, but this orb into Qatar's matchup that I was warning you guys about at the beginning. That seems to be more even than I had expected.
Magic
The
getting a
analyze?
slight lead here with his analyze.
I feel like Durian is trusting out a bit at this point. He seems to be missing a lot. And he's just panicking over it.
Yeah.
And Durian being in the red. Soft sidelight into Ansik, perhaps Magi?
South side and Twensig, you got the recovery, you got the side sig. Oh, really good options for KOing him. He is gonna be swapping over to that orb though for that, probably for that consistent sidelight sider.
Yep. Get it once and he's just dead with this damage.
There it is.
And he gets it! Oh,
Magic absolutely clutching this set, getting a homie stock from Durian in game 2, which secured his victory. Very
Well, I
unfortunate for Durian, but
yeah. I think this was mainly due to the mental advantage Magi had over Durian, because Durian seems to be panicking a lot when he missed moves. So just falls into a sort of a ton of focus of I need to hit my opponent rather than just playing the neutral a lot of the time and just planning out his move. So I think that's what lost him this set at the end.
yep. We are going to be moving on to VO whenever the players get here to a quite an interesting set. It's going to be
It's Agno versus Aspect.
yep, it's
Ooh.
going to be our fellow mentor here and my fellow Balkan dweller Aspect versus Acno, #1 PR in EU.
Agno doesn't need any introduction whatsoever. He just lets his gameplay do the talking for him.
Everybody knows Acno. He has so many picks. I don't know what he's gonna pick here though.
I will not be surprised if he's gonna start out with the Koji, especially because of the position that Bo is in now.
Yep. There he is with that nickname of Gold.
Wow, the 2v2 world champion. Oh, this is gonna be interesting to see.
This is gonna be an amazing set to watch. Aspect.
With his Diana. Like I don't know who to root for because I like seeing Agno. I like watching Agno play, but Aspect is like our colleague, you know.
I want to root for the Bulgarian homie, but Aspect is a long time homie. So I'm for Aspect here though. He is the underdog in this matchup.
Yeah, true. I'm also rooting for Aspect. Oh, Agno, the random.
Going for the disrespect. Aspect gonna mirror him. Let's go.
Oh lord. Oh, you love to see it though. I feel like Aspect just knows. Oh, the Giro for Aspect. I don't know. Like I know
Aspect got a
Agno has a
sword.
decent bow because he plays Koji sometimes. So this
Aspect,
Gaia pick might be really good for him, but Aspect on the support end side,
no,
I am
Aspect
not
has a
sure.
sword for Aspect has a sword for sure. His scythe is not the greatest, but he also has a scythe. This Giro pick though, it's not an optimal legend, and Akno's already going at it fast as heck with this bow, with these analytes trying to juggle Aspect.
Yeah, Agno starting out really strong with his famous bow gameplay. Delight that recovery doesn't kill just yet on Demon Island, but then Agno will most likely.
Ooh, that side stick barely getting spot dodge through. Aspect having barely enough iframes, but that neutral is gonna catch out the jump. It's gonna be first stock going to Akno with barely any damage on him, light white, and that Gimp with the spear weapon throw into unarmed down air, catching the recovery. Akno is on a roll here with 3-1 stock lead.
I'm feeling bad for Aspect. I think he might need therapy after the set. Agno is just ruthless.
Yeah, it's quite unfortunate since I know that Aspect didn't really have any time to warm up. He wasn't. He kind of forgot about this tournament until like 30 minutes prior to it starting. So that's a bit rough. Going for the Giro D-Sig, almost catching it as well. But
Spot dodges in and gets hit by the D6 from Gaia. A 1 minute and 16 second match. Wow.
instantly back into the second game. Aspect is just looking to get this over with.
Staying all random.
Getting the Hattori. I know that he has a Hattori pick.
The Artemis for Agno though. I don't think I've ever seen him play side nor land, so this is going to be interesting. We might see a bit of a land's shadow buffs here.
Yep. Oh, that recovery was instant.
Agno going in. Goes for a second side sick with misses. The aspect on the spear seems to be a lot more comfortable than the Giro. You can already tell.
Absolutely.
Gets hit by the weapon throw though, because he dares downwards on the norm. That's something that I see a lot of players are ranked and just in general. Like they just tend to make the instant move after a hits them when they're sent that far. Just a weapon throw can take it.
Oh no! The cheeky reversal from Aspect, but he did not have anything. That was a Kobe and a half.
Oh, you know, I think Aspect is just happy that he got the kill on Agno. Like,
Yeah,
not everyone can say that they took a stock of Agno in the tournament.
Yep, Akno's just going at it with his scythe, with his reversing down airs.
Oh, Agno, please have some mercy on the child. Oh, the double there?
No!
That could have been huge.
Oh man, that is so unfortunate. Aspect had a chance there. He threw it all away, getting
Gets
the
the
neutral
ending.
stick though. Exhausted
pound.
recovery, caught by the
Oh.
ground pound. Zoxer evened up. Aspect sticking to the sword.
Okay, so just... it's not likely, but maybe Aspect will take this.
Akno
Like,
might mess around. Just
Like, just the
enough.
hope. Agno, please.
Oh man. He knew he needed that one hit, so he just went for it.
Oh,
Agno.
that didn't even last 5 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Holy.
Oh man, that was such an exciting set in such a short time span.
Wow. I have nothing to say but wow now.
Yeah,
But
hopefully that doesn't hit Aspect too hard. Hopefully my homie can, you know, get back his mental game in losers where I could get back up to top 8. I would love to see that.
really, yeah, same. I still want Aspect to get part 2 this tournament.
Yep.
Let's see what the next match is.
Nino, however, we are going to be moving on to Fry and Soderson, which is going to be losers bracket. Never mind. It is actually. Never mind. We are going to be moving into top 8 actually, with the winner semifinals being, as I said, Fry and Soderson. Alright.
It's gonna be interesting.
So, we saw Fry on the Fade, we saw Soderson on the Azov, and then on the Vow. What do you think the picks are gonna be here? Same picks?
I think the Val is coming out no matter what at this point, but I don't know into what Legend is like. Oh
Up-
wait. Oh, apologies. We're not.
Yep, we are getting an update that we are going to be moving on to Acno and Magimind instead. Acno, you know, having played in the last match, and Magimind you just saw taking the game over Durian. So
If they
If
both join, Badgie is coming out with the Fate, no doubt. But maybe I don't know if Agno is gonna go random again. I think Magi will go random as well.
I was about to ask, do you think Acno's gonna take this set seriously?
First match he isn't. Second match he will because he's not gonna. It's not gonna be as easy as against Aspect. So sorry, Aspect, not to insult you like that, but Magi is just you don't fool around with Magi.
Absolutely. I can player. I do think that Magi and Aspect spar decently often, so they are aware of their of each other's matchups.
Mhm. I'm not sure what's happening now. Are we still gonna go on with Magi Agno or is this Fry into Solaris?
Yeah,
Because Agno doesn't seem to be anywhere at the moment.
we are waiting for Acno to come in here. I'm pretty sure that he is required to change his name from Goat back to Acno for the tournament though.
Yeah, that is true, but I don't expect it normally to take that long, so maybe something came in between or something.
Yeah, pretty
Ooh.
likely.
But Ivo, who do you want to win this tournament? Let's be real. Now that we have a bit of time to talk, who do you think is gonna win, and who do you want to win?
I mean, I'm absolutely convinced that Acno's gonna win this. Anybody else would be a massive upset. But I'm rooting for the Brawl League boys. I'm rooting for Maggie. I'm rooting for Aspect. You gotta.
Yeah,
support
same. Yeah, I also think Agno's gonna win this by a landslide. He's just gonna win. He's talking to the first to the grand finals.
Yeah, more importantly,
But I
though,
want to see Magi win as well. At Aspect, of course, our homies.
who do you think is gonna take second and third? Because that's the real question here. That's the real variable.
Oh, that's an interesting question. Phew. I think Magi will come in second. I think Magi will make it grands but lose to Agno. And like I'm not sure if I want to say that already because that's the match we're gonna see now. So depending on this match, I might change the opinion later. Agno first, Magi second, and Fry third. That's my final. Those are my thoughts for now. My predictions.
Really, you think Fry's gonna take it over Soderson?
Yeah, I think he will.
Mm-hmm.
So Agno seems to
over-
be here. As long there is Magi. Is he gonna
There
start out with a random again?
Let's see.
Magi, please
Yep.
tell me you're gonna mirror this. Come on, we want to see the random mirror again. Magi's not playing around right now. Gone to fate.
Yep.
Magi seems to be really willing, or Magi really wants to win this. I can already tell. Just by the fact that he picks fate over the random.
Yep. There we go. Same map bounce from Acno as in the game against Aspect. I would love to see Miami down here. There we are. We're going to Ramen, as I like to call it. 9 defense Sir Roland on Acno.
I'm surprised that Magi didn't go for the for Apocalypse, because I think the edge guards with Sight and Orb especially are a lot easier to there. Because here you just have two platforms that are always there. While on Apocalypse you just have the one moving platform. So sometimes it's there to help you recover and sometimes it isn't. And when it isn't, getting Orb edge guards and Sight edge guard will be a lot easier in my opinion. But Magi starting off really strong. GC into sidelights there.
Amazing reverse down air read. Not gonna get the D-Sig though, gonna get punished by the Nair, and Acno swapping over to the Lance.
Already seen his Lance into aspect when he was playing Artemis, or when he got Artemis at random, I should say.
That D-Sig, that cosmetic special, as I like to call it.
The also looks special, I like that man.
Man, I
He's
miss
starting
it.
out really strong though, but the 9 defense is saving Agno just barely.
Not
GCP light
enough.
ground pound, holy Magi.
That was amazing spacing and timing from Magimind there. He timed it perfectly to catch Acno's Downer without getting hit by it. Who barely misses that away dodge with the neutral right read.
Punishes the side stick versus D-Light, but doesn't get any follow-ups. Easy side light. Ooh, I'm surprised Magi didn't reverse the dare there. Ooh, I think anything from Roland's Sigit on plants and Coffee will kill at this point.
Yeah,
Magi
he's
trying to
struggling
extend
catch
his lead.
anything though. This might be an edge guard. Ooh,
Oh, Magi dodged.
got the touch.
Ground bound? Ooh, unfortunate. Magi having a massive advantage in terms of damage right now. Or this Acno he's playing against.
Yeah, and it's Lance. Was that you, I believe, their Inticider true combo?
I think that was added with the latest Shadow boss, but I'm not a Lance player, so I won't. Let's see. Maggie having a massive lead right now. I think if Magic gets one Sarah off stage, it will maybe kill, because remember Roland on 9 defense. And Sig takes it. Yeah, like I said, Agno's gonna fool around in the first game picking random, second game he's just gonna go in just all in.
Yep.
Why do I get the feeling that Agno is a bit scared here? He's waiting for Magic to make the first move, it feels like.
Well, that sword does have a really good punish cut.
Remember, Magic getting a beautiful recovery back to the stage using the chase dodge from the side there.
Yep.
Where Agno might be fishing for a kill here. But Magic getting the side light to put him off stage. Nair into Sarah. Can he get an edge guard? I was expecting a D-Sig from Magic there.
Well, Acno managed to GC and light there and not get punished for it. That might be a massive blunder on Magic's part. He is getting a lot of pressure here though with these weapon throws with this scythe.
I think Magi was scared that Agno would still get the punishing before he would. Now he still has a... I don't think Magi is stressing out too much because he still has a massive lead, so as long as he just keeps playing as he was earlier, he will be fine. Get a Sarah or Dare off stage again, and I will take it from Agno. Magi doesn't want to take the risk with the lead that he's having. Sidelight Sarah might kill, or maybe Sidelight and Sigrid. Went for the sidelight there.
Oh man, go for some dash baits on the edge.
GC and live.
Magic could have had the
Sire
kill.
takes it.
He could have had the kill there on that sword ground pound. However, he was not confident enough in his spacing.
Yeah, I think what is notable about the way that Maggie was playing is that he doesn't like to go for edge guard against Agno. Like, I think there were a lot of opportunities where he just could have just fast fell and then just do a orb there or maybe ground pound, but instead he likes having the stage control over Agno.
Absolutely. Acno gonna get this next pick here from the random.
I know that Maggie plays a lot of dicks himself, so maybe that helps him in this matchup.
Acno's guns though, we've seen the Diana before in tournaments. Acno's guns are clean. Acno's scythe is not very well known, but he obviously had a scythe. We saw in the Aspect matchup. Going for all these nairs here on the jugglers.
This seems to be a very momentum-based matchup now.
Yep.
Instead of trading hits constantly, they will just go in. I know, completely unfair the way to the other player. Imagine taking the first stock because Agno doesn't really have a good recovery option there.
I loved how Magi played that off stage. He did not care about Akno's N6 on guns. He just contested him straight up with side airs. That was
Yeah.
insanely good from him.
Yeah, I think he played it really well, like you said, not going above him, kept him safe from a potential GC N-Sig. But Agno with his with an N-Sig on site takes the stock from Magi. Now
Yeah,
we
really
are
good
having
use
a
of
side
N6
here.
here.
Magi getting the reverse there. GC side sig, this might be huge. With Agno getting the reverse there.
If that character there wasn't Nyx, that probably would have KO'd.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Agno has the extra defense stance giving Nyx 8 defense total. So I think if it was maybe 6, it would have killed. It would have killed.
Absolutely. Miami Dome here, really small map. Both of these players are throwing out massive amounts of attacks. Akno gonna get punished for that dash and reverse neutral air, I believe, with a sidelight sider.
Oh, Magi's playing Orb really optimally. Just getting a perfect sidelight Sarah punish there.
Yeah, the thing is, he's getting them on the edge as well most of the time. So he's in optimal position to kill, and he's doing it at the optimal health to kill. So as you said, really efficient orb play here from Maggie.
Our Magi might be in a bit of a pickle here, but manages to get back onto the stage because Agno doesn't capitalize on the fact that Magi is on the wall, but gets the side sig. This might be huge in favor of Agno.
Wow, that in dodge from Akno could have been punished so hard, but the hesitation from Magi cost him a lot, and he got caught by that side sig afterwards.
Yeah, I think it's just a mental game here. Again, just a fear of screwing up your punish potential, like getting punished yourself.
Absolutely. That downer is gonna be extremely dangerous for Akno.
Double
That
side air. And the dare takes it.
Magi
Oh.
taking the set off of Akno 2-0.
Agno
Well,
to losers. I would have never thought I'd say that sentence. Agno to losers. Say that again. It doesn't feel natural. Agno to losers.
Akno to losers. Sent there by our own Bro League Magimind. Let's go.
I would have not expected a 2-0 from Magi there. I will be honest. Wow.
Absolutely. Akno though gonna be looking to come up here through losers bracket. Meanwhile, we are supposed to be moving on to Fry and Solarson, I believe, in a bit.
I like how we just went into that match saying that we both think Agno is gonna gonna get first place, but now I'm not so sure anymore because Maggie was playing that really well.
Oh boy, I think Akno is just utilizing all his second chances. You know, and now that he's in losers, he is going to take it a bit more seriously.
Yeah, it might also be commentators' curse. We are both saying Agno is gonna win first place, and then he just loses to Maggie.
I mean, you gotta stream snipes and you gotta prove us wrong in every turn that you can.
Oh, that is so true. I wasn't intending to join. Oops. Let's see. So now we are supposed to have Rydazzle against Larsen, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. Back into the original match that was supposed to be streamed first.
Rydazzle seems to be here, but I don't know where Larsen is.
Yeah, Solarson, we are still gonna be waiting on him. But do you really think that he's gonna open up with a vow?
Yep, I think he's gonna open up with the Vel of the Ace Off because he noticed himself that the Vel was just a lot better.
I'm not convinced. I'm pretty sure there was a matchup thing specifically against Ismonster. I believe against Cubic.
Okay, that is true. Like I would understand why you were saying that, but you didn't feel comfortable on the bow in the beginning, and neither did he on the axe. I think you played a lot better playing on the swords mainly. So if he's gonna remain on, maybe he's gonna pick Koji because he has and the sword and the bow.
Yeah, could be Koji. Could also be the Zaryo. A bit of a unorthodox pick. However, it does have those gauntlets and that bow that Solarson is so comfortable with.
Wait, this is Fried Asshole against. We were supposed to have Fried Asshole against the Larson, right? But this is Fried Asshole against this monster.
Well,
I don't really know what's going on, I'm gonna be honest.
what?
So we're just. Wait. Yeah, if Solarson have. Okay. I'm really conflicted right now on my top 3 picks that you asked me earlier.
Mhm.
I'm not so sure after Baggy Sheen playing like that Agno just not seeming to take this tournament seriously. Like I'm
Yeah.
still expecting Agno top 3, but first place is now much less likely in my opinion.
Could be, could be. However, I do see my friend here, Aspect, did make it down into losers round 1. So
Oh yeah, you're right.
he's gonna be fighting Durian though, so that's gonna be a bit rough. But if he beats Durian, he has a chance of getting top 4, top 3, even if he manages to get past Akmo. But
What I'm surprised about is how little we've seen Lance gameplay in this tournament. Because I thought after the patch, after the buff that it had gotten, it would have been a much more played weapon. But maybe the players in our tournament today are just good Lance players, perhaps.
yeah, I think everybody in this tournament is a lot more comfortable on, you know, the legends that they played previously. You know, is Monster with the 94 Sidra, Cubit with the 100, Raza the 100 Fate from Pride of Soul.
Yeah, true. Ivo, let me ask you a question. How do you think that the past, changes to Cannon and Lance have affected the balancing of the game and the meta, if at all? I want to know your opinion on that.
Well, I sort of like it because it's gonna be a change of pace from all the Greatsword and Hammer we've been seeing.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
I personally have a bit of a grudge against both Cannon and Lance. I do find them slightly annoying, but
Yeah, I
it
can see
is
that.
gonna be a bit refreshing to see them to see them be a bit more meta.
Yeah, I think that's true. Like, a main issue that I have personally is that even though they buffed the weapons that aren't played as much, in this case, Cannon, Sight as well, even though it's a symbolic buff, and Lance, the meta still seems a bit samey, if that makes any sense. It still seems to be stale because I still personally run into a lot of, spear, a lot of axe as well, even though axe isn't really that good in my opinion. So I think BMG did a good job at trying to buff the lower weapons, but I think they held back on going full on with it because of the fear that they will make something incredibly broken. I think that's a main reason why the meta is still a bit stale in my opinion.
Yeah, you gotta be careful not to overtune weapons, not to undertune weapons that are already struggling a bit.
Yeah. Speaking of overtuning, I know you're not a great sword player, but what do you think of the patches? Like, I think 2 patches ago, the same patch that side got above. What do you think of that?
Well, from what I could tell, they made Greatsword actually be, able to be punished, even when the Greatsword player plays correctly, they are still able to get punished. Whereas beforehand, if the Greatsword player was good, it was incredibly difficult to nigh impossible to punish them. So I like that they're bringing Greatsword in line with most of the other weapons.
Yeah, I totally agree with what you just said. I think one of Greatsword's main problems was the punishability, or rather the lack thereof. And I think having the added, I think it was 4 or 5 frames to end lag after missing an opener attack will allow for more counterplay into Greatsword. What I also like about the greatsword changes is how they changed hitboxing, because I think mainly Rage neutral light is much harder to hit because not as much dodges, and that being one of the main or the best option from side light uh, things puts a bit more of a stress on dash canceling, and I think that's also upping the skill floor for the weapon a bit, which is something I really like. Because I think Greatsword would be the most healthy if it was a weapon that takes a lot of skill and with a high skill floor, but also a high skill ceiling.
Absolutely. Any weapon that has a high skill ceiling is great to see in Brawlhalla.
Yeah, I think one of my just, or maybe of the entire community favorite things to see is just seeing pro players put a weapon to the test and fully pushing it to its limit. It's just having it labbed, perhaps, or just playing it a lot, having like a level 100 legend. Or just being capable of seeing the maximum potential that the weapon can do. I think that's one of my favorite things for anyone, perhaps, in this game.
Absolutely, that's why we love to watch Boom, and that's why we love to watch Sandstorm, that's why we love to watch Wrench, because those players have thousands upon thousands of hours of experience on their weapons, and they know which option is the most optimal in every single situation. And watching that unfold in real time is really a treat to the guys.
Yeah, I completely agree again with everything you said there. And the fact that you mentioned Wrench to remind it something that kind of surprised me when I first heard of it. Because it seems to be you wanted to play Lin Fei in tournaments. So I guess the canon changes in the latest patch convinced him to just pick up Lin Fei. And I don't know how I feel about that, because in my opinion Lin Fei is a good legend in the right hands. But I don't know if Wrench feels comfortable with the weapon combination, because I think he's skilled on both the weapons, but I don't think it's the most optimal for him to do. I think having a weapon like Axe or Ragnar, for example, or Sword or Missouri that just have easy kills alongside a weapon like Katars that has easy damage build up will be much better for Wrench to play over the cannon.
Yep. Same with the Lucian clip that we've been seeing from him recently, with you know, the dealer recovery on guns.
Yeah, I personally really like Lucian players. And I think Lucian is also a more optimal pick than Lin Fei, even though Blastus didn't get any changes in I don't know how long at this point.
Flash has been a
Blastus
solid mid to high tier for the past year or two.
yeah, I can agree. I think Blastus is like one of those weapons that remained fine, even though they didn't get changed at all. And I honestly don't know how that is possible, like from a balancing standpoint.
Well, the thing is that if you don't change a weapon, it stays the exact same, but the meta changed around blasters instead of changing for blasters. So
I see.
the blaster just persisted instead of, you know, getting worse. The only thing that hurt blasters a bit is, you know, the greatsword meta coming into play, but that is
That is
about
something
it
that actually
as a whole.
surprised me, actually, because I personally consider Blasters to be a really good matchup into Greatsword because of the amount of range that they can have. But like the spacing is also not in Blasters' favor. Because every time you're attacking with Blasters, a lot of the times you're in the zones where Greatsword can attack. But Blasters are also really capable, in my opinion, of just staying on someone constantly and not giving them any room.
Yeah, I
That's
feel like
something where Greatsword struggles, in my opinion. So like you're right to say that Blasters didn't really have weren't really favored in the Greatsword meta. But I would have expected at the beginning of that meta the complete opposite.
that's interesting, because the thing about blasters is that they have a lot of potential, but they also have an insanely high skill ceiling. So achieving that potential, it's a lot easier to, you know, get stuff done with other weapons than it is with blasters. You have to work harder for the same results.
Yeah, that is true, and I think that's a main reason why we haven't seen a lot of blasters, just in general, in my opinion. Like now we have a Brasa player on the screen, for example, but I haven't seen a lot of, I mean, aspects, Diana, for example. But in any tourney, I just see a lack of blasters, and I think that's because of the extremely high skill ceiling that it has.
Yeah,
And I think
absolutely.
that's not a bad thing. That's just the way it works. I guess that's the way it's balanced.
Yeah, the only people who would play blasters are long-time players like Boomy, like Cubics on this level 100, like Aspect on this level 7, Diana. But uh, yeah, it's always amazing to watch a good blasters player do his thing.
Yeah, Evo, you want to know something funny that just got on Discord? Because you
Yeah,
know how I'm like wearing my sunglasses just for the heck of it.
yeah.
I got a DM saying the way he wears those sunglasses is just full of the exaggerated swagger of a Brin main. Now, on the one hand, I think that like not only am I not a Brin main, but I like just the terminology of swagger right there. The exaggerated swagger.
I mean, that is what it is.
Hmm.
You're absolutely swagging right now.
I mean, I can also get my normal glasses. Give me a moment. Those are here. So this is less swagger and just more how I normally look when I go outside.
Hmm.
Uh, wait, I thought you made Bryn. Nah, homie, I'm a Dusk main. You know that might sound weird, but I have a level 60 Dusk. I'm like the only guy in the entire community that is a one track on Dusk, and I'm proud of it as well.
You gotta be.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Right
like
now we seem to be going into Aspect and Durian. A Koji against Ragnar match. I'm not surprised of the Koji pick because the way Koji is built is that he's just always a solid pick even when his weapons aren't better.
Yeah.
And Aspect starting out really strong here that the mat, the D-Sig coming out and a dare to take the stock.
Yeah.
Wow, Aspect having a massive lead in less than 30 seconds of this match.
Yep, I was absolutely talking to I was talking to Aspect earlier about how like he didn't have enough time to warm up, so his blasters are really not in the best position right now. So I just suggested Koji to him because that sword takes a bit less like it's a lot more consistent in terms of you not needing to have that precise movement in order to utilize it to its full potential.
Yeah, I got what you mean. Yeah, I personally have the same when I play Lucian and Ada as well, because those are like the only two blasters legends that I'm comfortable of just casual gameplay. But the moment I don't play them for like a week or two, my blasters are just trash afterwards, and I need like a day or two to get them back up. And I think consistent training on blasters is probably one of the best things that you can have weapon.
Absolutely, that's why I always play my Ed and my Lucian.
But Aspect doesn't beat the blasters training to have a massive lead against Durian, it seems. And now Aspect is trying to fish for the kill, but his pod dodge gets punished by a ground pound, but Durian barely didn't take the stock there. And now Aspect seems to be going for the kill really hard and gets the Nair to take it, even though the weapon throw came down. If the weapon throw was a millisecond earlier, Durian would have been safe from that kill. But now he has a massive disadvantage.
Just slightly unfortunate for Durian here. He will have to get a bit more damage before he can KO. That seems to be about optimal KO range here for Durian. He needs a Sig or a side air, probably. There's that side air, Aspect off stage. Wrong side of the stage though. Weapon throw gonna put him in an even worse situation, and the dash jump down there to close out the stock. Almost even Durian with a bit of damage on him. But this is 100% winnable, especially with that amazing dodge up read.
Jesus Christ!
Player 1 wins.
Durian is absolutely cracked on the Qatars, holy shit.
Durian just went insane. He deleted that stock in less than 10 seconds. Wow.
I need a sip of my drink.
I have no words.
Oh, I underestimated how much how much water I needed for this tournament.
Oh,
You know what? You know how in preparation I told you that I had like 2 full glasses and just a bottle making for like 1.5 liters of water. Yeah, it's all gone now.
Brawl.
Yep. I'm trying to take it a bit slower, but I'm slowly running out as well. We are going to be going into the same map here, Demon Island, for the second match of this, for the second game of this match. Aspect barely getting out of those down airs, getting his way back to the stage. Sidesick gonna KO on Demon
Wow.
Island with those tiny kill boxes.
I just loved Sidesick on Ragnar just for that reason alone. Just the offstage fragment that is incredibly strong.
It is insanely powerful. Aspect gonna have to take a bit of time to recover from that one. Gonna get some sword damage here, teams. But Durian getting that exact same up dodge read again, and that N6 gonna catch Aspect's recovery, put him into a situation where he is 2 stocks down. Durian is not even in kill percent, and this is his tournament stock.
I think Aspect's mental is just broken at this point.
Absolutely, he was not prepared for this tournament.
Like, I'm
Just
also
broken.
kind of questioning the character pick at this point because his bow seems to be just reliant on getting the kill with D-Sig. Yeah, and now here he gets it, but he struggled a lot in the first match.
Yeah,
So I
he
don't
did-
know if this was the optimal pick for him. I think a swap would have been better, but that doesn't take away from the fact that Durian is just absolutely cracked on crack.
I think Aspect is just playing for the heck of it right now.
Yeah, I think that's the best thing. Like, I think he realizes that he just lost, that he can't win. Or realistic. Like, never say never, but it's more likely for him to lose this than to. And
Absolutely.
you see
That he-
D-Sig unarmed. But Durian just wants to get a bit of PM using unarmed to get the kill.
Yeah, it seems like he's just dancing around Aspect right now, playing with him a bit.
Yep.
Going for that sidelight into weapon toss.
Okay, he gets. I'm gonna just laugh my ass off if Durian is gonna lose this just because he's just flipping around the Aspect. Gets the G-Sig and doesn't kill it yet.
Another
G-Sig
one.
again.
That body is an incredibly good tool.
Evo, do you wanna make a bet?
Yeah.
If Aspect takes this game, we're both. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say if Aspect takes this game, we're both gonna get cat theirs for the next 3, but gladly I don't have to.
Aww. Would have taken you on that any day.
I mean, even though we don't have the bet, we can still do it anyway.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Right.
I'm gonna regret this so hard. The next match we're gonna have is
Acmo versus Ismonster in the losers quarterfinals here.
no, not fooling around this time. Is Monster wanting him to pick random in the game chat? But after what happened with Magi, he's not fooling around anymore.
Oh man. Ismonster has got to be sweating bullets right now.
Yeah, he's probably just scared. Like, he didn't expect Agno to. Like, I didn't expect Agno to go on the boat fire over the random, and I don't think he's still prepared for that as well.
Absolutely. Acno just sticking with these map picks. He just loves these 3 maps. Doesn't want any of those other ones.
Well, I don't know what. I think the Mac pick wouldn't be in anyone's favor or against anyone at this point, considering the matchup that they're playing and the weapons that they have. Like, I think at this point it's just is Monster wanting a map that he's comfortable of, rather than a big deal for the matchup.
Honestly, I kind of want to see Miami Joan just for a throwback to the, I think, 2018 match of Starlight versus Lil Cap. I don't know if you've seen it, but Starlight was on the back foot the entire time until he managed to get a cannon 0 ref. It was 7 straight hits. That was
Wow.
incredible to see.
I honestly don't remember because I'm pretty sure 2018 was the year that they started Brawl. I also like how is Monster in the game chat said Caster said Miami, so he just picked Miami. He's listening along. Oh, you love
Yep.
to see it.
Ooh, he
So
seems
let's
to
say-
be taking a slight early lead here with the sword over Axel's hammer.
Yeah, I think because Agno might not be warmed up because he's just fooling around. He's struggling a little bit.
Ooh, if that NC gonna get blocked by the stage, gonna get the other one though. Axel not gonna fall for it.
Who gets
Amazing
the
GCD
light
light
into
there.
recovery. It feels like Ismonster got a few more hits in, but Agno's just playing hammer.
Yep.
And now he has the lead. I think. Oh wow, Agno, damn. That was really nice.
No, damn, indeed.
I think something that is working in Agno's favor is how just calm he's playing this instead of going absolutely wild. Because I think Ismonster is count.
Whoa!
Agno, please. Oh wait, I think you made it. Oh wow.
Sidra D-Sig is insane, but that option of Cider into reverse GC downsig on Bodvar.
Agno is correct.
Weapon Pro gonna finish out that stock from his monster. 2 stock leads for Acno, but he is in kill percent. Fully charged.
You like the dancing? Wow. Gets the dare. I
It's
think something that's what I was saying that is working in Agno's favor is that he's playing this really calmly, while his monster is just waiting for Agno to overextend because he or just play really high step.
Yep.
But now he takes the first stock off Agno. But let's be real, this is Agno's game to win.
It's Acno's game to lose for sure. He's gonna have to throw super hard to get it. This monster seems to be getting some good cannon damage here though. Bit of juggling. Retreats to the off stage again.
He lighted in there, doesn't kill just yet. But Agno getting the hammer Ser, the unarmed Dila, or the dare I mean. And a ground pound takes it for Agno, winning this first game with 2 stocks.
Acno went for a GC unarmed Enlight to force his monster to back away. And then he went in with a ground pound knowing that he had no options. That was a clean play from Acno.
Yeah, he played it really well. You
As
don't
you
have
would
to. I think this only goes to show that you don't have to be really how do I say this? Really wild in your gameplay to be a good player. If you just play it calm and solid, then you also get wins like this. And you can
Yeah.
be the world champion 2020.
Absolutely world champion level gameplay here. And yeah, like you don't need to be massively volatile in order to win matches. Having a more patient play so can definitely pay off.
I'm surprised we're seeing Great Hall here because that's. I don't know how it is with you, but I feel like Great Hall is like one of the most hated competitive maps in their entire community.
I personally don't mind it because I'm a spear player, so I can cover the platforms really easily. But I can understand why people dislike it.
Yeah, I think I talked about it with someone, and they mentioned that if the walls were a bit smaller, it would have been a fine map, and I think that would be honestly a really good solution. Oh wow, the GC Enzig was really nice. Yeah, that's worth the report in my opinion. But I think for once this map is a little bit too big, so taking away a bit of the walls and forcing them to play more on stage would be fine. Agno closing the, taking the stock from his monster with the dare, and now they're 1 minute in the match.
Getting that punish on that weapon pickup.
His monster seeming wanting Agno off the stage, wanting to control.
Oh my god, the GCD sig drops. That is so bad for his monster.
That was really unfortunate. And now Agno is trying to get a little bit of lead with his hammer gameplay. So he overextends a little bit with the D-Sig, but he doesn't get punished.
Ooh, that ground pound barely spot dodge through from Acno.
Agno misses the D-Light or the stomp into Serdo, and
GC
Wow.
side sig into a slight charge cannon neutral sig from Sidra. Takes the stock from Acno.
like sometimes people just do stuff in tournaments, and I didn't even know that stuff was possible. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Well, his monster extending his lead really far, getting a lot of recoveries, and trying to keep Agno at bay using Enzig. He gets the. Was that the 7-2 death?
Not exactly. It was a clean stock, I'm pretty sure, since Ismonster didn't get hit once during that.
Yeah, exactly. Wow.
Going back into map bams, straight up, same maps.
I think what is shown really hard here is the fact that Agno isn't warmed up at all. I think in a warmed up Agno would have taken this easier, or you're just not taking this serious as well. That might also be part of the problem.
Yep.
3, 2,
Going
to
into
Miami
game
Dome, your favorite map.
And I just like seeing it because it's not that common to see.
I personally really like just the visuals, but I don't like playing on it because I play Orb as Spear mainly, sometimes Katars, and the platforms don't really.
Benefit
They
any of
annoy
those.
me in my gameplay more than they help.
Absolutely, it's super hard to go around with Spear, and none of the other weapons really have good options against them. Anyway,
Yeah, like I could probably use Orb just fast fall off the platform, but then it would dare maybe. But that's about it for uses that I can find for them. So don't
anyway,
mind
Akno
playing.
here. Akno here with a decent lead of about 80-ish damage, something like that. This monster clearly in kill percent. That slide charge D-Sig into a GC
Double
D-Sig
D-Sig.
going to be a KO instantly from Orange for this monster. He is posed to take this game.
Agno not making it into top 4, top 3 is probably gonna be one of the biggest upsets.
If it happens, absolutely. His Akno really has to wake up right now. He's been sleeping this entire game.
Well, it's not like Agno isn't capable of it, it's just that his monster is simply playing better.
Absolutely.
So skill-wise, Agno is one of the best players in the world for a reason. But it doesn't seem to show that much now.
Yeah. Agno's just being super patient here with this hammer. That is the counter to cannon though, because
Yeah, that is what won him the first game after all.
yeah, cannon players want you to overextend so that they can punish with massive strings.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, Vanek learned that actually. He taught me how to play cannon.
Yep. As long as Akno doesn't do that, he should be alright here. His monster is in kill percent, but again, we've
Yep.
seen the D6 take action.
Overextension. I think as long as Agno just gets his monster to make the first move or initiate a fight, then Agno will win this.
Yep.
Oh wow, I just... this is so tense, I don't really have anything to say. Like, the gameplay speaks for itself at this point, just seeing these two... I don't know. Animals, I guess, are god... Or... Yeah, I think it's safe to say they're, like, god tier players, but just seeing them go again... going up against each other.
Yeah, me and
Just-
you both on the edge of our seats.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I think Ismonster might still be able to win. Okay, no. Common caster's curse.
Player
Man.
1 wins.
Wow. Agno woke up like you said he should.
He had to do it, man. It was that or death. He is going to be moving on to the loser semifinals. Meanwhile, we are going to be moving on to the losers quarterfinals. Top side, that being Durian and Soderson. Soderson opening up on the Diana, as it would seem. And Durian with his staple Ragnar.
A level 14 Diana though, so this might be a new pick. Maybe he's trying out some tactic.
I don't know what the play here is for Soderson.
I'm also not sure of the matchup that he's playing, because I think if he manages to play bow into Katars and just keep them away, then blasters into X, he manages to keep the weapon switching correctly like that, I think Soderson has a good chance to win this. But there's a moment he's gonna play blasters into Katars, he's gonna take all of damage in my opinion. That's just my prediction of this match.
Absolutely. Durian just has to get in there and put all the pressure onto Soderson. If he does that, he is going to probably emerge victorious.
Yeah, he just needs. Durian just needs to. I guess you could call it abuse the blind spots of both the weapons and make blasters.
Yep.
Solosan getting a good few hits in with his blasters.
Durian opened up with about an orange lead to white, but Sorensen evened it up quickly. That was what I was talking about at the beginning. Just Durian just going in, not letting Sorensen have any space at all. Just like he is now with this neutral light, going in the offstage with the ground pound, but he is not going to make it. Really dangerous for Durian here. That sider is going to close this stock out. First stock with Sorensen.
Durian just knew that he was dead here. He wasn't even gonna attempt to get back because they're drifting into the side blast zone.
Yeah, no
But now
point.
Durian playing Katars and getting the beautiful answer on Solars and putting the stocks up again.
Yeah, if Sorensen plays blasters and Durian plays Katars, it's going to be up to who has better movement. Sorensen needs to keep away and Durian needs to just get on top of him. Same with Bow, sorta, but Bow is a bit more difficult because it has stacked options.
I think the issue with this matchup is Diana having E-Sig. Just a Sig like that just punishes approaches really easily. Oh wow.
The Sayer rebound into Sayer is going to close up this stock. Again, that offstage capability of Katars keeping Durian in this set and in the lead as he gets another epic dodge read. Not gonna get the follow-up though. Gotta get GC sidelight. Not gonna get the
Wow, ground pound into there. Ser again. I feel like if Durian is just Qatar Ser, I think that's what won him a lot of his games. Just beautiful how he managed to utilize it.
That was like
Was
Koji
Team
before
Solarstone.
Solarstone.
Yeah.
But Durian's offstage pressure with Katars is insane, and that was a hard read, if I can point out. That was a ground pound into chase dodge down neutral air. That is a hard jump read that puts you in an awful situation if you don't hit it, but is really rewarding when you do.
Yeah, you said it. I don't have anything to add. But Solarsen being forced onto the sword pick instead of the blaster pick might be a bit better for him this matchup. We're doing the hard reads on Katars again, but he keeps going even after he misses a few attacks.
Ooh,
Misses
misses
the
a dash,
last
you know.
one.
Nice dodge from Solarsen there. Ooh, the GC and like could have gone vanished. There we see that Nair for the stacked option from Bow. The
Beautiful
up dodge
turn around GCD light and gets the kill off it.
Man,
I think
Durian...
Solarsen needs to change his gameplay a bit because it seems like he's relying a lot on, and I'm talking about his bow gameplay. Seems to be relying a lot on Durian getting a certain, doing a certain dodge and then him punishing it. But I think Solarsen's bow can help him, or his gameplay can be better in this matchup if he relies on D-Light combos more than it's like that of side light, for example. For
People just
example,
need-
D-Light and recovery to get a kill.
People just need to stop dodging up against Durian. He's been catching so many up dodges this tourney.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he does it. Well, Solarsen dodging up again, but Durian this time not getting the punishment. Good punish from Solarsen. Double D-Light.
Into the ground pound from the second one.
Solarsen seems to be a bit scared, but gets the side sig.
Contesting.
huge from
recovery
Solarsen.
side.
Oh, doesn't get there though.
Gets the recovery though, putting him into a position comfortable with stage control. Throws it all away for a Hail Mary side sig, misses and gets punished by a Haymaker. It's gonna be Durian in the lead once more.
I think Solarsen can still take this. He's attacking
Oh,
the
for sure.
recovery. Barely takes it, or rather, it doesn't take it.
Durian has to be on that defense stance on Ragnar. Goes for the
Yeah, I'm
neutral
pretty
sig.
sure he is. Like 7 defense is absolutely.
Solarsen just resets over to the right side.
Yeah, I
But
think
what-
so. Everyone is just gonna be scared playing it to get into Durian when he has Katars on the stage. Like you just
Yeah.
don't want to approach him or get close to him. You just want to play Durian on the stage where he can't get like a triple Sarah on.
Ooh man, this is... That was slightly misspaced in the recovery, cost him his second stock. He is going to be getting a bit of axe damage here though.
Yeah, Darian's X is also nothing to scoff at. Getting the end sync beat, very nice from Solar. Trying to punish his missed end light with his own dare, but miss it.
Ooh,
Now
Qatar's
Darian has a signature at Katars again. Darian isn't in a favorable position, and also behind on damage. Gets the nair, went for another one.
Ooh, goes for
Darian
that
went-
injury.
He charges the side seek a little bit.
That's the classic Noel move that Soderson just pulled. That side pick has enough stun frames on the first hit that you can charge it for the second one a bit, so that you get a bit of extra damage and force. Not enough to kill the 7 defense Ragnar though. That side air might be enough for Durian to close out the stock. Goes for the GCD light, but Soderson goes low. Axe and light. Soderson has enough to come back from that. Not the weapon toss though. Couldn't get the rush through. That's going
I
to be
think Soderson played that really right and correctly as he should have on his Koji, but I think Durian just adapted a lot.
Soderson played it.
Let's see.
We are going to be seeing this set here, which is Akno versus Durian. However, beforehand, we are going to be taking a small 5-minute break for the staff to, chill out a bit.
Yep.
Bye bye.
Above and beyond. Above and beyond.
And welcome back everybody to the EU Love and War 1v1 tournament. We are going to be coming straight in here with the loser semi-final set of, pardon me, it's going to be the winner's final set first actually, of Maggie versus Fredasol.
Seems like Maggie doesn't want to play a Fate mirror match, so he switched over to the Petra. So Gauntlets into side and Orb. I'm not sure how this matchup will play out.
I feel like Gauntlets into Orb might be a bit more beneficial for Orb, but I think they go 50-50 with Scythe. I'm not that good at either of the three weapons here, so
I think that Orb will win the matchup into Gauntlets because of the range advantage that they have. I think as long as Fridasol just keeps their orb spacing correctly into Maggie's Gauntlets, they will win that matchup.
What do you think of the Sigs here though?
Oh, they're absolutely explosive. They're just incredibly strong and benefit the weapons really well, in my opinion.
Do you think Petra Sigs are still as strong as before, even despite the Gauntlets and Sig nerfs?
Yeah, I still think they're incredibly strong. And in my opinion, they still kill early, or decently early if you take it as an average of other characters and Sigs.
Oh, for Gauntlets, definitely.
I think it also really gives a good option from Sidelight, and then just having that GC option as a, Sidelight GC and Sig for Petra on Gauntlets might be really huge.
Absolutely. What do you think we're gonna see from Epics here?
Oh, I think we're just gonna see basic maps, preferably with no platforms whatsoever. So maybe Demon, Small Haven, Mammoth, perhaps.
Yeah, those are the usual culprits. Maggie wondering if he's higher seed. Yes, you are, Maggie. You can strike first.
I think he's gonna strike Enigma and Great Hall first, no doubt. I don't think platform. No, Tridas is gonna strike first, and he's leaving Apocalypse, Demon Island, and Crystal Temple. I think we're going to Demon. Yep.
Yeah, most likely. Leaving Crystal Temple open though, that's interesting. Wouldn't have suspected it.
I mean, I think Fridazo was aware of the fact that the platform layout doesn't really benefit Magi nor himself in any way. So he just knew that Magi would pick Demon Island. So he wasn't scared of the Crystal Temple pick.
I guess. Going into this though, Fridazo getting the first bit of damage with Orb. Maggie answering with a neutral light, not much more though. 2 hit there, not gonna get the read into more damage and light. putting him off stage.
I think Fridays is playing this matchup really well. Like I said earlier, if he just uses the range the orb has over gauntlets, he can get a lot of value. But now he
Exactly.
switches over to the side.
Oh,
Magic
that
going
was-
deep in that.
Incredibly risky for Magi there. E-sig as well.
I think Magi might be a bit overconfident here, but I'm not sure.
I don't know why he's playing this aggressive here.
Yeah, I think as long as he keeps playing neutral and just a punish game, he's gonna win this easier than the way he's playing now. But going deep for the recovery, that was an amazing option for Magi there, taking the first stock of Fridays.
Great read. Ooh, immediate clap back there with the unarmed daylight GC Youngsig.
Ooh, it's even game right now. So Magi having the signature orb. Delight into Nair. Nair again recovery. Nair. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Magic has taken back this lead confidently.
I
Obviously,
think a GG NSIG might have even worked there. Oh, that was just unfortunate, but very well played by Magi.
ooh, man,
having a
throwing away
massive
the
lead
orb.
right
That
now.
throwing away the orb might not have been the play though. Since the gauntlet, he seemed to be struggling on the gauntlets. I feel like this Petra pick was mainly for the orb and the signatures of it.
Yeah, I agree. And I think it's also just to not have a mirror match. Oh, but the indulge getting read by Fridazzle.
Ooh,
Oh, this isn't the position that you want to be in if you're playing into act or side. I mean,
absolutely not. Unfortunate there from Maggie. Gonna lose that stock. Despite the massive damage that he had prior to that. Again, that getting rid of the
Sidelight
orb
double kill.
really hurt him. Ooh, great free hit there from Fire.
Very pushing through. I think Magi just needs one Sare or recovery break to take it.
No, absolutely. One kill move and Fire's down. He just needs to get it before
There
Fire
we
can
go.
do damage.
Okay, double stack orb now, Magi, please. That will be better for you. There we go. He doesn't pick up the weapon and gets the gauntlets instead. That is really unfortunate. I think in hindsight, Magi might be considering going up with the Ditto match. So he doesn't seem to be doing very well on the gauntlets.
Oh, I wonder if he might pick another orb legend like 4. Because I've seen
pretty
on the
sure-
door a long time.
I have seen Magi on the door, but he doesn't enjoy playing hammer, so he just stopped playing door, I think.
Yeah, that's
um,
what I've seen. as well.
And you and I both know that Magi isn't really the greatest at spear, and also just despises it and therefore doesn't play it.
Yeah, Magi is not a big fan of spear. He likes to be
Yeah.
nice for some reason.
I think Magi will still be able to take this as long as he just plays it safe instead of keeping the aggression constantly that he has been doing in the entire match.
He's just going for some aggressive stage control, keeping Fry from landing, denying him weapons. He did mess up there, gave Fry a bit of stage and let him get a weapon. Ooh, looking for that wait into a recovery, couldn't find it though.
Oh, this can be anyone's game right now. The first one to hit a strong signature attack will take it, or strong killing move.
That down
And light? Wait for the GC side light on an arm takes it. The well played by Magi and also by Fried Asshole.
Wow, that was a close set, all things considered.
Yeah, absolutely. That was incredible. I think Magi might go on the Fate Ditto now, but seeing how that... Oh, never mind. Fried Asshole going on the Bryn, so Magi might be able to go to Fate now. Fried Asshole might know the weakness of Magi, knowing that he doesn't like Spear.
Ooh, I'm spotting the Bren, maybe coming out.
Oh, that might be interesting, but if this is gonna be a Bryn Ditto, I'm convinced that Fried Asshole is gonna take that game.
Very likely, for sure. I don't know, does Magic have an axe? Of any kind? Nah,
No, I'm
there's-
pretty. Yeah, okay, the Fate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Magi is a medium speed weapon player, so not and access maybe too slow for him.
Yep.
Ooh, but the signature Fate of Magi coming out against the Grin. Going to
Uh,
Apocalypse this time. I think this is a good pick for Fire Asshole because you know Spear being able to extend your D-Light combos of the platform.
Thing is here though, both of these players, the reason the Brink pick is coming out is because he has Braving Room. This is winners final, so this is going to be best of 5 instead of best of 3. So he has one
Magic
more
going
match.
for the
that he
GC
can afford to
Magic.
do.
Oh, Magic going very deep for that, having a massive lead and not taking any damage. He gets the side stick but doesn't kill yet.
Ooh, that was about to be a clean stock. He got tanked by that recovery though. Now he's taking a bit more. But that sidelights here gonna put him off stage. Gonna get the fast fall recovery. That was a really nice option there from Magi, knowing that Fred didn't have anywhere to go.
Magic's playing this really clean and also really calmly somehow. And I
Yeah.
think Fry is... The more Magic keeps up this playstyle, the more Fry might be mentally distorted by it. And the more he might just lose his focus.
Yeah, I do not know what Tri was thinking with this Brink pick here, because his fate was obviously working. But
Yeah, I think Magic's goal now is to just make Fry uncomfortable and get the mental. I think Magic's gameplay and game plan, my apologies for a bad pronunciation, is to just win the mental game in order to win the actual game.
yeah, honestly, mechanical skill here is not that much of a factor. These players are all really close in mechanical skill. They just need to get that mental game going. They need to get into their opponent's heads, get reads, and get them to maybe tilt and make a few mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. Getting the sidelights there to kill. Will this be a 3-stock? That will absolutely destroy Fry's mental. Getting it there. Doesn't go for a follow-up, but he goes for a D-light there and another D-light.
Ooh, that was a nice backdash into there, or dodge back into there.
Yeah, really well, good wake up in a position where Magi overextended a little bit.
Yep. Good
Gets
ground
3 hits
there.
with the axe. Oh, Magi, you don't want to keep trading hits with axe and neutral because you're gonna lose it because of the amount of damage that they have.
Oh man.
Oh wow, this might be huge for Fry.
He's not even trading, he's just winning neutral game right now.
Yeah, I think now is the time for Magi to just stop playing neutral and keep playing more aggressive like he did with the Patra in the first game.
True.
Ooh, this might be huge for Fry. Doesn't get another recovery, but I think any Sig on Spear might kill at this point. Yeah, at this point D-Light Sarah will also kill.
Anything kills here, Crosshair.
Yep.
Especially since it's Fate with the 4 or I believe. Yeah,
I
believe
think Magi is running the defense stance, giving him 5 defense points. Ooh, having a side, putting him off stage. Ooh, Magi went for a reverse there, but he got nared. That's unfortunate. Getting the Sarah though, and Magi. Ooh, I don't think Magi liked how close that match was, having a 3-stock lead in the beginning. And then just ending with 1 stock like that.
Yep. Back on the Petra, back on the Fate for Fry.
I think Small Brawl from Apocalypse is gonna be the pick here again. Yeah, Apocalypse. Ooh. I don't know if Magi will change his playstyle because I feel like Magi has been the person in these matches that has just been leading the way that the match has been going. Like Magi is the one that is in control and can decide what is happening.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got myself a much needed refill of my 3 bottles of water.
Swapping over to the Gauntlet, surprisingly, from Agi. He had the choice to stick with the Orb, but he didn't.
Ooh, this might be like Magi most likely knows this matchup better than I do, but this might be risky for him and not in his favor. Magi missing a lot of hits, but so does Fry, and they're pretty even in damage right now. What is strange, I think, about Magi's Gauntlet's gameplay is how they do not have or do not often go for GC options after a grounded sidelight. Because a sidelight, GC sidelight on Gauntlets covers a lot of options. It covers down options, it covers sideways options. I'm pretty sure that the only options that it doesn't cover are options upwards or downwards, but you have fast fall and recovery to deal with that.
You do cover downwards. It doesn't. It covers. It covers
Yeah,
down.
but-
and diagonally.
Wait, does it cover directly down or just diagonally down?
Both.
So much. Oh damn! I didn't even know that. I just assumed it was only diagonally.
Up and spot dodge or what it doesn't cover.
I see. Yeah, you have recovery to deal with that. But right as Ivo and I have been rambling about how gauntlets reads work, we're in a 2-2 situation in this match.
Yep.
But it has been pretty even constantly, with Fry getting a lot of dares and a lot of damage on Magi.
Yeah. Keeping that diagonal spacing in the perfect zone he needs.
Ditto might be interesting. Magi overextends a little bit and gets shared by Fry.
Ooh.
Good
Magic
bounce there. Ground pound takes it. That was a beautiful edge guard by Fry there.
the wake up grunt on top of all things.
I'm not counting Magi out in this matchup yet, but it's not looking good for him.
This might be a potential game 5 here if Mad doesn't get anything with these punching gloves. He does get the weapon pass from the neutral wire, from the side there. That's going to close out the game.
That was beautiful, man. Holy. I
That
think
was-
Fry even had the attempt to make it back if he did a GCN sig and potentially drift to the left. But I think he was just panicking and didn't think about what options he had. Magi going for the edge guard there.
With the
I'd
spot
like
dodge.
goes for a side sig.
Trying to get the side hits on.
I think Fry now is feeling more confident. Yeah, this is a game for Fry. Yeah, I think the moment Magi failed in just mentally destroying Fry, that's when Fry just picked up the pace and started playing better. So Magi just needs to focus on destroying Fry's mental, and that will win the games.
Absolutely.
Curious to see what big Magi will pull out now, because he's known for his Petra and his Fate, but he doesn't want to play a Fate mirror match. We've already just established that. Never mind. You know how I started? You know how I started with every time I try to say something, I just get proven wrong? Right here.
Maggie is listening to the stream. I can guarantee that.
Imagine you better win this and make it 2 grands, otherwise I'm gonna drop kick you on LAN in 2021.
Oh man, going with the meta that Fate, swapping over from the dark cards.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
The skin swap, hopefully it's enough to reset his mental here.
I'm curious how they will utilize the platform here, especially when it's on the ledge. It might disturb some edge guard potential.
Oh, it definitely will. I hate that platform on the 8 when I try an edge guard.
Yes, like it not only gives you your opponent more space to recover to, but it also might just accidentally block some of your dares instead of doing D-Let, for example.
Yep. Ooh, man, Magic getting pressured off to the side here with these siders and dares from Shidasol.
Ooh, but now he's turning the situation around, but Fry managed to make it back to the stage.
It's a double cross.
The amount of dares that I'm seeing, holy. Like I know orb dare is a good move, but
You're,
I
telling-
just trying to hold down neutral using it.
you're telling me this isn't how you're supposed to play Orb?
No comment. No comment. Oh, Fry going deep for the Sair there, but manages to get a chase dodge off the Nair. Gets the recovery. But so does Fry. But he makes it. No, he doesn't. Ooh, that's unfortunate.
That's going to be the first start going to Fry in game 5. Magic, please don't lose this. You got such a great lead.
Reggie still is able to win this, don't worry. It's not like he's behind by a lot. He's still behind, but as long as Fry doesn't manage to extend his lead by a lot, Reggie will be fine.
That is exactly what Fry is doing, however, getting scythe hit after scythe hit. Not any big strings, but just lots of individual hits, lots of neutral game wins.
Yeah, just having small 1 hits or 2 hits will just add up really quickly if you do that like 20 times. Ooh, goes for it there, but Fry manages to dodge it.
Ooh,
Fry
Bear,
going for a ground bar deep.
Bear decides to turn down. D6 gonna miss. Wrong timing.
Oh,
And that's
the recovery gets stuffed.
Man, this is looking dire for Magi.
I think we're looking at the potential reverse three matches. Because right now, Fry seems to be in his element. Seems to be doing really well. I imagine having trouble to get a kill at the moment.
Man,
Fry is going deep. Oh, Magic going deep for the dare. But he's getting edge guarded by side. Yeah, that's it. Oh, wow. Fry just something just woke up in the Fry. And Magic switching up to Petra. I think Magic's Petra was playing a lot better than the mirror match. Wow, I did not expect to have like a game 5 this just now already. It seemed like Magic was absolutely dominating the first two matches. Ooh, they still seem to be waiting for a map pick. And I think Magic is not sure what to do at this moment. I think he might be just waiting and listening to me to say something, but now you gotta figure this out yourself, Magic. Magic, you just... Oh, this might be... Magic can still take this. I have faith, but Friday also can also take this. This is anybody's game at this moment.
oh definitely. Magi asking in game chat for song requests. For recommendations.
Um, everything that. What's the song from Doom Eternal Gold again? Everything they fears you,
3, 2, 1.
like something along the lines of that.
There are a few good ones. BFG Division, Rhythm Tear. But yeah, there are.
Apocalypse.
Speaking of Doom and a Hellscape, Apocalypse is exactly that. Different franchise, same sound.
Well said, the Ivo. I think as long as Magic just manages to avoid neutral and keep the pressure on, he will win this, because it seemed like Magic was losing a lot in the neutral game against Fry.
Yeah, these players are both super momentum based, it seems. Oh, Fry not being able to touch. Magic
Wow.
grasping him out of the air and sending him down into the abyss. That's gonna be a one-stock lead for Magic with a bit more in the tank to go in the stock.
That is absolutely huge in favor of Magic. He might win from just having that game, but Fry's mental possibly being shattered again. And now Magic keeping up the pressure like he's supposed to, what has been winning him the first two matches in this set. And now just Magic seems to be waiting for Fry to initiate something and go for the punish, but Magic gets shared instead by Fry. Fry goes deep for another share to get a kill.
Oh man,
Sidelights
side side of the map, not gonna KO yet. But that recovery
will, yeah.
too bad of a spot. Magic does not want to come back from it. He just goes into the side, resetting the stocks. Fry getting a lot of good side hits here. Ooh, that dodge was gone. Fry couldn't capitalize. Dodge is gone again. 2 hits.
I think one of Magic's main issues on Gauntlet is how he doesn't have the... I think he fears any potential misplays on his part. So instead of just keeping the pressure on, he just gets one hit, then waits, and then just doesn't get a punish afterwards because it wasn't prepared.
Yep.
Getting the recovery as Fry dodges in. And I'm pretty even damaged right now. Ooh, Magic going for a hard GC sidelight read, hoping to get the sidelight there.
D-Light gonna kill straight up from the side of stage. Fate having a lot of strength, Petra not having a lot of defense.
Ooh, I'm not counting Magic out just yet, but if Fry keeps playing his side like this, he might actually win the winners finals and move on to grands. Ooh, Magic barely makes it because he had a lack of options there. Did have a lot of jumps.
Oh man, going for the Hail Mary D-Sig. Get the reverse. Not even a reverse, which would just send him to the right, not even kill.
Ooh, That's the recovery from Fry with the cider and slams him back down by the wall. I'm surprised that Magi sticks with the gauntlets over the orb.
Oh man, he missed the chase dodge near afterwards. That is going to be massive damage that Mag just lost on.
Yeah, this might be huge in favor of Fry. I think the way Fry is playing now is he's waiting for Magi to initiate something and waiting for the punish. Oh, it misses the sidelight there, Magi.
Right, just trying to weave and bob between in between the magic attacks so that he can get to that weapon spawn, gets the orb, gets a recovery, goes for that neutral stick. Not gonna connect, but this is dire straits for Magic. He needs something big right now. Ensig is
Oh,
going.
that is unfortunate.
Player 1 wins.
It's gonna cut this game short. Magic did not have enough options to avoid that, and that's gonna be Fry moving on to grand finals from winner's side, not dropping a single set in the entirety of this tournament so far. But we are going to be going over to Acto versus Urian losers semifinals.
I think I also chance big that we're gonna see Agno against Magi in losers finals after this.
That is going to be rough for Magi. He just came from a win against Acno, and now he's gonna face him again. This time, Acno taking it a bit more seriously.
Durian saying he will be right back. Oh,
It's fine. We're still waiting for Acno to join in. Pretty sure he's slightly AFK, but that is all good. So
earlier we talked about who do we think are gonna end up top 3. And I think I have a final opinion. I think, let's see. Let's just get the bracket quick. So Friday has a 1 from Magi, 3-2, sending Magi to losers finals. And Magi's waiting for Durian against Agno. What I think is gonna happen, Agno will win from Durian, so Durian is out of the tournament. Magi and Agno will play. I think Magi will win that. And then we're gonna get a reset in Grants, Fry against Magi. But I think Fry might win that again.
that sounds spicy. Do you think Acno's gonna respect Durian's colors, or do you think he's just not gonna care and go off stage regardless?
I am not sure. I mean, Agno on the boat for, so he's not fooling around this time, and he was playing really solid earlier. So, I don't think he's gonna fool around anymore.
There's
the
Durian.
Durian has
We
returned.
are going into the map picks. Acno banning all the exact same maps as before, and we're going to Demon Island.
I think Demon Island is heavy in the favor of both of these characters because both have a D-Sig that can cover just recoveries on a map like this where small walls are. So for both for that is for D-Sig, just that overhead swoosh. But Ragnar has his Qatar D-Sig, just that firebolt, being able to hit very low.
Oh, man. Acno taking a bit of damage, but Durian getting a nice Qatar read here, going for that hard GC sideline read. Nair,
Get from there.
up throw, that's gonna be almost the end for Acno. He still has enough in the tank to make it back, stalling just enough for that recovery to get his dodge, man.
Oh wow, this is really hype. This is what you like to see in the just closing up on the end of the tournament.
This is high octane gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. The best of the best from this tournament. Acno versus Durian. Durian's getting a lot of damage off of these axe hits. Gonna try and look for a finish with the Qatars. D-Light recovery not gonna be quite enough. But that one will.
Durian has a massive lead on Agner right now. Durian is still in the yellow/orange.
Man, this
Ooh,
can't
Agno got a
quick reverse. Not like that. Not wasting your dodge like that, Acno. That is not how you do it. Durian getting back, getting a cider hit. Cider from Hammer gonna send him off stage. Throws it away. So I'm gonna play the sword guitars once again. Weapon throw, D-Light. Ooh, lots of nairs here from Durian.
So Agno, you do not want to make that many GC attacks because playing into Durian's Qatars, he's gonna get a punish and get a lot of value out of it.
Yeah, Durian absolutely showing that he is really in touch with his punishes on Qatar's side. They're gonna close out the stock. Akno going too deep for that down air.
Hey, but do you think it's too far fetched to call Durian the European French? Or are we still assuming that's Pavelski?
I'm gonna stick with Pavelski for now, but Durian seems like an up-and-comer.
Oh yeah, I totally agree.
Oh man, Durian did not have enough to come back from that. The GC side sig was a desperate attempt, but that's gonna be even game for the last stock of this map.
Well, I'm just flabbergasted at the moment at what we're looking at. This high octane gameplay, like you mentioned earlier.
Oh
It's
man,
just
Durian got the down air read, but he could not capitalize off it because he only got one frame out of it, so he didn't get any stun. That was really that might cost him the game here against Akno, because now he's forced to VX, which he seems to be a bit less comfortable on. And Akno's going for the Russian Mafia. Nair is going to kill after the dodge. That's going to be game one going to Akno.
Oh wow. I think Agno just wanted to break Durian's mental and then to get advantage again, like some Magi and Fry. But going back to Demon Island, this exact same matchup. I think Agno will take this, but I don't think it will be easy. Because the resistance of Durian and just his Qatar gameplay was massive.
Durian is definitely not planning on making this easy. He is going to force Akno to sweat out of his mind.
Agno getting a good few hammer hits in though. Massive value. But Durian on his axe. A weapon that he's not really comfortable on. And they're just swinging at the moment, hoping to get a few hits, and it looks like.
It's not that Durian isn't comfortable in the axe, it's just that he's a lot better with the guitars than he is axe.
Yeah, that's true. Agno going for a massive beat there using the side sig of the stage, but Durian manages to dodge it. Agno having a GC and turning it into a D like Sair. Nice 3-hit from Agno there. Durian in a not favorable position to get side sigged by Agno. Or D-sig, I mean. I don't know why I said side sig there.
That down sig is actually incredibly underrated in my opinion. It has massive range. It is a bit long in the active frames, but if you hit it, it's basically a guaranteed kill in red.
Yeah, I fully agree. I just... It's a reversal sig, and I don't think a reversal sig is ever bad. Like, a reversal sig, in my opinion, is below average at first, you know? But the force on that signature makes it amazing, in my opinion.
Absolutely. Durian here gonna go back to his comfortable pick of Qatar. Is gonna get hit by that hammer side air. Not gonna be able to read Akno's dodge in that situation. Off stage once again.
So Durian trying to go for a hard read, if it only gets the there into the D light, but gets an N-sig, goes to weapon and goes for a GC Haymaker to get Agno.
Oh my goodness, that... If that was a GC downlight, I'm pretty sure Durian would have had the KO.
But Agno hitting back hard, and now Durian is at a slight damage disadvantage.
Oh man, Akno playing insane footsies here. Gets caught in the N-sig with the jump. D-sig gonna not be enough to KO. GC and like catching out Akno's D-sig.
Ooh, Agno is just looking for the kill with these breakdances right now. Ooh, but he gets the short Sair to take it. Oh, I think as long as Durian doesn't take a lot of damage, he will be in the game no matter what.
Get a nice Sair, they're gonna bounce him off the stage however, so it's not gonna be enough to kill. That one is not gonna be enough to kill either since it was center stage. That one is though, Akno overextending with the recovery. A bit too aggressive on that return to stage.
Durian having a double stack to Qatars now is his next weapon, so that might be trim. Not having to be playing the X into Agno. Agno having really good edge guard potential and decreasing the damage on Durian even further. But Durian going for hard with the D-like push there.
Durian not being able to catch that up dodge is gonna be crucial for Akno here. Man,
Just get on the stage.
Durian's returns to stage have been really good in this game. However, Akno's just...
Agno's Agno.
He's just on the next level. You just can't compete. Except you
Are
can't.
they gonna go for a character switch perhaps, or never
Oh,
mind.
third. Level 100 Ragnir is not gonna switch off. I have faith in that.
Going to Apocalypse this time.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
So you're being 2 games behind might affect his and Agno's mental, because I think that Agno will be more comfortable and Durian might be more stressed out.
No,
Confident
I'm
in things.
99% sure that Agno is being choked throughout the entire tourney. I don't think he cares out too much about it.
Yeah,
There-
they're just
He has all this pressure on him, and he's doing really well, all things considered. But it's just not enough to be this powerhouse. Sidelight GC Ensig calling out that Agno wasn't gonna dodge that.
that was an amazing option by Durian there. Like I know Sidelight on Ensig on Ragnar Katars is true if you hit the close by hitbox, but I didn't expect a GC Ensig as a follow-up from anyone really. Not even from
Yeah.
Durian.
Durian, once again, similar to the first match, gonna start out with a small stock lead, immediately getting reset to equal by Agno though.
Oh, Agno getting a good 4 hits in on his hammer 5. Can he make it 6? Missed the Sarah follow-up. Oh, this might be a clean stock from Agno here. Obviously, he drops down if Durian can get the edge guard. He doesn't. Agno giving up stage control like that, but getting the GCD light into unarmed ground pound, that is huge.
Durian is really good at controlling the sky here, not letting Agno get away with anything aerial for the most part.
Yeah, that is true. I think. Oh, there we go. Durian is correct on the
Yeah,
Qatar.
power reads.
That is huge. Durian was at a massive damage disadvantage, but he closed it back just like that. Gets nailed by Agno's hammer though.
Biggest hitbox in the game for an aerial attack.
This is a situation that we have seen in the last few games where Durian had a small disadvantage and then Agno just took the game. But now they're even. This might be interesting.
Ooh man, going for that dash D-light in a bad spot. Agno being able to dip down below it. Getting the second one though. Ooh man, this is extremely risky here for Durian with his hammer off the side of the stage.
Yeah, agreed.
That's gonna be
he gets
massive.
the dodge. Oh, doesn't get the spot dodge. That is unfortunate. That might be a huge mistake on Durian's part.
Damage is still staying even though Agno's slight lead, getting an air on top of it, gonna force Durian to pick up another weapon. That's gonna be Kadar's once again, comfort weapon. That hammer
Yeah.
almost KOs. Ooh man, both of these players are super intense right now. They are both playing at the top of their game. Durian getting that and like, ooh, he tried to wait for the dodge.
Ooh, that is
Back on you.
unfortunate. Oh, I think if Durian went for a D-light there, that would have been a lot better. Just an end-light D-light and then get a recovery or maybe a GC lead perhaps. Oh, that was so
Insanely well played.
close.
Insanely well played from Durian. You have to give him props.
Yeah, it honestly saddens me to see him go out. Like, he was playing against Agno, so well played by Agno. But I really enjoyed seeing Durian play in this tournament. So the next match we're going to be seeing is Magi into Agno. Losers finals. Oh,
Yes,
the tournament though. This might be interesting.
despite that 3-0, despite how Agno seemingly in the bracket took that set 3-0, it was still incredibly close. All 3 of those games, Durian could have won.
Yeah, that is true. It wasn't a landslide by any means. Durian put up a massive fight against Agno.
Right there, we see that forward that we were talking about from Magi, and from Agno as well.
Nah, I think Agno locked in first and Magi was like, whatever, let's go for the Ditto.
Yep.
I haven't seen Magi's hammer in a long time though. You have seen
3,
Agno just
2,
constantly play it on a boat for.
brawl.
But this might be interesting. This set will decide who's going to the grand finals against Friday Hassel.
Great opener from Magi, getting some more damage. Ooh man, gonna whiff that there. Getting recovery now.
I'm curious how Actor will play any different from the moment, or in comparison to when he was playing random into Magi. Like, is he gonna play more seriously now? Or is
Well,
he just-
absolutely. Oh man, Maggie is not giving him any leeway though. Getting that first stock with barely any damage taken.
Wow, this is a huge lead from Magi. I don't game he will extend this even further.
Oh man, Akma
Ooh,
going for
almost-
that GC side like call out. Gonna get the wake up there. That is actually a really good tool that I don't see many hammer players use, but Akno is making the full utilization of it.
Yeah, it wanted the set even against Virgin when Virgin didn't go for a follow-up after the end light. Actor just didn't wake up there.
I see. Reads the recovery going high. Puts him down.
Ooh, this might be huge for Acno actually, but it's pretty even at the moment.
Maggie
on the
is
other hand-
you know.
Yeah, that is really unfortunate for him because I know that he doesn't like playing hammer. And now Agno's orb is kind of doing some work on Magi.
Ooh, going for that hard ground pound. Barely misses. Akno barely getting above it. Deal stomp into down air. Putting him
I'm
high.
surprised I didn't see a stomp into Ensing there because it was perfectly placed.
The reason you are correct. Maybe he thought the GC would the down air would give him a bit better positioning.
That is also a valid option.
But again, we are neck and neck with both these players. They're constantly swapping weapons around. Right now they're both on hammers. Akno focused his away. Eli recovery gonna take the stock.
This might be huge for Acno here. If he just can force Maggie to not pick up the orb and just get the weapon guarding constantly, then he will win this match.
Maggie going desperately with an arm to try and get the kill. Ooh, that was super dangerous, but he managed to get the recovery back. Akno a bit haphazard on the spacing. Ooh, goes to the
Oh,
Eli read. Not gonna be enough to KO that recovery that Maggie just
Yeah, Acno with the 8 defense store that might have saved him there.
Unfortunate. So weapon toss is gonna be enough. At that damage, at that position, a weapon toss was enough to kill. Magi sticking with the hammer, calling out Akno. Gonna get the end light, not gonna be able to follow that with a sidelight. Sear hits. Magi's juggled right now. Gets back. That was incredible use of the platform. He used the platform to dash down so that he could get to the stage faster.
Oh, Acno getting massive damage on his hammer right now. I think Magi might regret not swapping to Orbit now. Because he seems to be struggling a lot on the hammer. Acno going for a very dangerous Ensing there, but Magi doesn't get the punish on it. Oh, the GC Ensing from Magi, but gets recovered by Agno. Agno takes game 1 in the losers finals.
Slightly too high by Magiman there.
Oh.
Could not survive.
Oh no. Oh god. Evo, please stand by me here.
Oh boy. Did I just... Oh boy.
Oh lord.
We are
Oh
going
god.
into a dusk match from Magimine. Ladies and gentlemen. Mauro,
I
waiting for.
I fucking can't. Oh lord, my mental.
3, 2, 1, brawl.
I need like a heart rate monitor for this shit.
We are going to be going on to Demon Island. Magi picks up the spear, Acno on the orb. I guess to neutralize Acno off the side of the stage. Magi's not going to be able to get anything off of that poor dodge that Acno did. He was in a pretty bad position. Magi getting some juggles though from above.
Oh, Magi's struggling a lot on the spear. Ooh, Agno trying to go for an edge guard and got the end light while dropping off today. Now we're seeing an orb ditto from both players. And Agno getting the GC sidelight into Ser. Sidelight Ser again. Goes the weapon, Magi goes off it. That gets the end light, goes for D light but misses. GC ends in one of the weirdest positions I've ever seen.
Yeah, I don't think he's used to this signature kit. I think he's more accustomed to the Petra, to the 4, to the Fate.
Yeah.
So that is gonna be a bit unfortunate for him. Gonna be losing that.
If you don't have a lot of levels at Dusk and don't play Blood, his sigs are really great, especially his hand sig. And
Absolutely.
it's, like his side sigs are really easy because they're just forward hit sort of force. But correctly utilizing his end sig and his D sig on both weapons is like annoying. Someone that is definitely very playing Dusk.
I am gonna trust you on that since you're the expert. That was the greatest dancing.
That was a really good punish there. That's how you're supposed to use Antic, just catch him in the air and catch the weapon throw. Take the stock of Agno, but having a massive disadvantage in terms of damage.
Oh man, once again, Magi doesn't have the experience to recognize when Agno is gonna do a bad dodge upwards. He could have caught that with a double D light spear.
Yeah, Magi isn't playing spear, like we mentioned earlier in the stream. Magi just despises spear along with Katars.
Yep.
And he doesn't play either. He's inexperienced in Brawl, but he's doing pretty decent on the orbit to Agno.
Yeah,
As long as he keeps double stacking orb, Magi might take this game.
Oh, he can definitely take this game if he sticks to Orb. Acmo though, also sticks to Orb, inflicting some heavy mental damage as well as physical.
Ooh, the side sig might be huge, but Agno doesn't get the edge guard there, which might be detrimental. And they're just standing still waiting for the other to initiate the fight, and Agno coming in with the hammer side sig, sending Magi far on the stage. If Agno gets one more sig, he takes this. Or side light weapons roll. I was expecting Agno to either do a jump nair or there. He gets the nair on the hammer, anyways he takes this game with 2 stocks left.
There he goes, Low Russian Mafia with a dodge read at the end is going to close out the game 2 of Losers Finals.
Magi, you're telling me in-game chat that I need to stop harassing your Dusk. I won't. Just let it be known. Go, trust me, go with the fate. Go with the fate, please.
Lukashi on a geese.
Yep. Magi, please, for the love of God. Don't make my job any harder than it needs to be. Oh. Okay.
Oh man, he's sticking with the dust.
I think I hit the. He didn't like that.
You have to respect the pick. You just have to.
I mean, I respect him for the that he just picks Dusk with the intention of pissing me the fuck off.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Oh lord, I think Magi can still, like, Magi's orb is really good. Like, don't get me wrong, but I think it's the spear where he just, as long as he stays on orb, he can have this. But he needs to rely on orb and just orb fundamentals, no sigs whatsoever, no secondary weapon as well. I think that's an issue for him.
Absolutely. Oh man, he could have caught the nair there, but he went for the recovery going high. Now he doesn't have options. He barely gets back because Akno goes high. Gets the hit on the GCD line.
Don't say anything about Magi Dusk. Don't say anything about Magi Dusk.
Magi off the side of the stage. Orb.
Oh, he barely made that. Oh, but Akno getting a beautiful orb there.
That was a nice little hesitation there. He went forward, then started back and dared.
Oh, Magi barely got a side sig. It might have even. No, wait, it's 8 defense store or team minor, never mind.
I do not think that was good, but the DC would have been a better option there for punishing, I believe.
I think side sig would have been a better option because of it not only has a better direction, but also just better force. So Magi could have used the side sig a little bit closer to get it spaced correctly, and then just put Agno at the terrible position on stage.
Yep. Getting that GC side light there. This is not too much of a lead, not too bad of a lead for Magi to come from. It will be if he keeps giving Akno these hits, so pre-hit there from Magi. Ooh, he's in a tough position. Akno doesn't capitalize off of it.
Oh, Magi bringing this back beautifully. But that
Amazing.
Antic was beautiful. Thank you, I'm so proud.
Oh, the spot dodge through the neutral air. That is not how you want to use an air spear. Goes for the ground pound. Aqua spotter through that as well. He's reading him like a book. D-Light Cider closes out the stock. Come on, Maggie. This is your tournament stock here. You got this.
Magic, come on. You can have this. Use your orb tricks. GC Ansig. Fortunate. I think if Magi builds a little bit more damage, a side sig will kill. Or even spear.
GC neutral sig. I believe that was a misinput, but I can never tell. And
Oh, I
Aqua's
think
just
it-
putting on the pressure with these siders here. Dodge through the wall.
I think Agno could have punished that accidental, or potentially accidental GC Ansig from Maggie. Really, Maggie didn't put it there.
Absolutely.
Magic
Like
getting
a
the
KO.
spear recovery.
Oh man,
Magic can happen.
hoisting that British flag up.
Magi, I believe. Those were double invite.
Side
Gets
sig
in
kills
there.
here.
Yep. No, Agno, what?
Straight up Russian Mafia. 3-0 for Acno. Magimine trying the Dusk, not working out for him. That's going to be Acno versus Fridaso in Grand Finals. Acno coming in from losers. He's going to have to win 2 best of 5s in order to take the tournament. Insane
Oh,
gameplay.
Props to Maggie for making it this far, though. That is absolutely amazing how he played.
You have to respect the Dusk pick.
Oh yeah, that too. Absolutely.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
Curious to see how this hammer side matchup will go, because I don't have any knowledge about weapon whatsoever. Like I don't know if you know the weapons better than I do.
I'd say I'm pretty experienced with hammer, but Scythe not as much. Honestly, this is probably in favor of hammer, just due to the range of it and the sheer damage of its moves.
I think
That's
it's just the fact that hammer needs a lot less effort to get a lot more value compared to the side. I think that's what makes matchup easy.
definitely Acno though, with a solid one stock lead, putting on some hurt, taking on some hurt though. Getting that
I
falling
for a hard beat there.
Yeah. He isn't getting, like, Fry is definitely getting hits in, but every hammer hit is 2 or 3 with a Cypher Orb.
Yeah, exactly. Like I mentioned earlier, Agno needs a lot less effort to get a lot of value.
Definitely.
Fry isn't completely helpless though, let's be real. Fry isn't... Okay, maybe like that if he gets hit like that, it's maybe helpless. But I
Acno's
wouldn't-
just... Oh my goodness, Acno just putting on the pressure with those hammer weapon throws. D-Light Seer weapon throw, D-Light Seer weapon throw. Just deleting Fry in less than seconds.
Oh,
Absolutely
the Mordex
insane.
pick that I was talking about earlier. This is interesting. This Mordex is really good. Don't underestimate it at all.
Oh,
Like,
I
I'm
am
absolutely
not.
support it.
I am absolutely respecting Fridaso's Mordanks.
Like, I really like his Mordex play, how he plays Mordex as well, because he doesn't go in a lot and instead is really patient. And a patient gameplay style is something I can really respect.
Absolutely. He's showing the effectiveness of his Mordax already, getting the first few hits onto Acno with these gauntlets.
Yeah, I think this was a more better, very...
Oh man, what is it with people and missing D-Light D-Light Chase Dodge and Sig today? That is so unfortunate. People have lost out on probably hundreds of damage by this point, just from missing that one combo. And now Acno taking a slight lead, gonna get the D-Light ground pound, close out that start. Demon Island has such small walls. Fry just didn't have a choice.
Yeah, Fry recovered a little bit too early, but Agno getting a good, what was it, 5 hits in?
Seems like it. That was that ended with a GC sidelight into chase dodge near Seer. That was super optimized from Acno.
Fry falling a little bit behind on damage, As long as him, I think D6 thrown upwards from Mordek's gods might kill here. Even though it's Demon Idol with a high ceiling and 8 defense landed. But he gets the ground mode instead to take stock, but is playing with a massive damage disadvantage at the moment.
Yeah, Akno really... Fry really let Akno run away with a lead here. Akno getting back his hammer, his comfort weapon, it seems. Ooh, Fry getting some decent gauntlet damage though. Getting some hits and Deolites here, barely not gonna be enough. Mordex has decent kind of defense, so that saves him.
You know what kind of surprises me at this point? Like, Fry was doing really well with the orb earlier. He's doing really well with the gauntlets now. Why doesn't he play Petra?
I don't
right?
know, honestly, because Steve hasn't really been working out all too well against Akno. So the Petra pick might be an idea for him in this next game, but he has a lot of time. He has this match, the next one, and the Grand Finals reset to figure out something.
Yeah, that is true. He doesn't even need to.
Oh,
he let Agno get away with that. That might be really.
Oh my goodness, Akno stealing away that stock, not letting Fry have it. Still surviving. Absolutely not. Amazing spot dodge from Akno, going through the side signature. Fry throwing everything he has, every trick in the book. Not being able to close out this stock. Akno just getting hit upon hit. Side lights here. Fry's off stage. Oh man, going for the average here. Akno going for the ground pound. That weapon toss interrupted the delight. Recovery's gonna get the stock closed out, but Fry is one hit away from losing his stock here. And
I still believe in Fry, especially if Agno misses Tom's share like that. I believe in Fry to take this game still. Well, the next strong hit of Hammer, which is literally anything but Stomp and Sidelight, will kill him.
Honestly, Fry's doing incredibly well here. Sidelight from Akno going for the cider, and there it is. Stomp cider gonna close out the stock. Game 2 of Grand Finals goes to Akno once again. Fry really should consider that Petra pick.
Yeah, I fully agree. I think he feels both comfortable on, or I think it's best for him if he plays, if he relies on Orb and Gauntlets. You know, having Petra having both of those weapons might be the ideal pick. And I think even when he's not experienced with the 6 on Petra, I think the weapon combination alone should give him enough to make the switch. But he still remains with the Mordex.
I definitely disagree with this. His Scythe hasn't been working out, and the Mordexes have not been hitting. So he really needs to either commit to this Mordex and try and figure out something in his playstyle that is doing wrong, or just swap to the Petra and hope for the best. Maybe he's just gonna stick with Mordex for this set, but he could definitely do better with the Petra, in my opinion.
Yeah, I have faith in Fry, but not on this pick. This isn't the pick for him at the moment.
Man, all of these games, everybody's played so well in this tournament, and it all culminates to this.
3, 2, 1.
The final set, or before the reset. Final fight, Fry against Agno.
Man. Honestly, Fry might just let this game go and not think about it too much. He's still dropping GC downlight, chase dodge, neutral air, and he's just gonna give up that stock. Akno going ham on the offstage.
Oh, Agno is absolutely destroying Fry right now. I think it's better if he just Fry spares his energy and aims for the reset.
Yeah, exactly. I think Fry's just letting this game go and going for the mental reset after Grand Finals reset. Akno is insane on orb. He's getting all of these gimps, all of the dodges, all the strings. Just not letting Fry have anything. The dodge down read to the chase dodge reverse side air. DC Ensig gonna get caught out. Gonna get the nair though to get back to the stage. Fry catching a neutral air.
Sidelights are from Agno coming out, Fry going for a GC side sig, but Agno punishing it. Fry hitting the recovery and going for a GC D-sig up high on Demon Island. Gets the side sig.
That is unfortunate.
Ooh, the unjumpable string though. Soft sidelight into N-sig on Vortex. Unjumpable unless you jump, I think, away from it. Ooh, GC might be huge. Oh, but gets punished by it for egg. Oh,
Player one.
my God.
Incredible reversal there from Acno. Just not fearing the scythe in the slightest. I don't know what Fry's gonna do. He's going back to the Fate.
His orb has been working, his guns has been working, his side hasn't. I don't understand. Like he's experienced with the weapons, so I don't think making the switch to Petra would be an issue for him. Like even when you're not experienced with the 6, just the skill that he has shown on the weapons alone might be enough.
I don't know what Fry's thinking with this Petra pick, with this Fate pick. Apologies.
Going back to Demon
3,
Island
2,
again, so they both seem to really like this map.
Yeah, I agree with this. This map is incredibly good for both of these, for both of these picks.
Yeah, I agree. Ooh, Agno dropping stomps there though. That might try getting the
Ooh.
D-light.
Scythe coming out. Oh my goodness, Acno touched, but that's not gonna be enough. That's a stock, clean stock almost from Fry for the first stock of this game. He has a lead, a massive one at that.
Oh, remember when I said side wasn't working? Yeah, I take that back. Oh,
Commentator's curse.
well, Agno getting
Absolutely.
highlight Sarah going for it there, but Fry dodges through it. He just tried to pressure Fry using dash, but Fry constantly staying on Agno, just getting these side hits in. Oh,
That
the
was
side-
4 down airs in a row. Acno backing off from that recovery, but he's not going to be able to make it back at this rate. Fry didn't even need to go there, but he went out to confirm the recovery, and now he has a 2-stock lead on Acno in Game 1 of Grand Finals Reset. This is insane, ladies and gentlemen.
What? Something awakened in Fry that just makes him play like this. He just turned on the Nitro mode or something.
Dude, I'm
Like-
telling you, he was just saving his mental for Reset. That
Oh
has
yeah, you're
to be it.
totally right. Just sparing his energy for this. And
Exactly.
it's been working out, as we can see.
Yeah. Slowing it down a little bit, but he still has a good damage in Acno, and he still has 2 stocks to spare. Cider gonna put him off stage. He still has the scythe against Acno's unarmed. Acno picks up the hammer, stomps Cider. Not gonna be enough to KO yet. Dodges through the weapon toss, but Acno should be able to finish it off. Misses the misses a slight charge D-Sig. Fry is still in this on his third stock. Is it gonna be a free stock in game 1?
I think Agno is in this as well, although it's looking very grim for him and you just barely put the first stock of Fry while he still has clean ones. It's Agno you're playing against. Don't underestimate something like that.
Oh, Acno can definitely still reverse this, and I think he's definitely confident, but I think Fry hasn't figured out. To an extent. He hadn't figured out. Acno, though, really good at adapting his playstyle and changing up his options, which is
Yeah, that is-
exactly what we're seeing with his hammer.
Right now he's getting a lot of value with his hammer. Are we looking at a potential reverse 3-stock?
Oh.
This is D-light into there on the arm. That
Potentially being the key word. Fry needs just a tad bit more damage on this 8 defense 4. Then he's gonna be in kill percent. Then he just needs a hit. Either that or some sort of edge guard, which he might be able to get a reversal here. Not even gonna try for it.
Oh, I'm at the edge of my seat. I think
Gets a neutral, gets a side there. That's gonna be game 1
This is
going to Fry.
huge.
That's a massive momentum shift in this grand final set, ladies and gentlemen. Acno sticking to the 4. What is Fry gonna do? Taking a bit of a breather because that was insane.
I'm speechless. I'm just comprehending what just happened. Like we saw in the first match of this grand finals, or in the first set, I should say, before the reset, we saw Agno come with 3-0 victory over Fried Asshole, and now he just in the reset takes a stock game of Agno. Oh wow.
Man.
Yeah, at this point I'd also stay on the Enchantress pick because that worked massively in his favor. The Agno
Absolutely.
switching. Well, this is gonna switch to because this has been doing really well on the hammer, the boat for Antora specifically. 9 speed Hatur. This is I'm not sure. I'm not sure about this pick coming out from Agno because I think Spear and specifically Hatori 6 are very good in maps like Crystal where you just have low hanging platforms. But then on a map like Demon, I don't think you will see a lot of those 6 and specifically D-Light combos from Spear that are really well flourished in platform maps.
Yep.
I think the weapon matchup might be even, or maybe Sword into Orb might be good for Agno. But Spry can just fall back on this amazing side to deal with Agno's Sword like he's doing now. Who trying to cancel out Agno's attack with your weapon throw and loses his weapon in the process, but picks up a new orb. Gets 2 dares on Agno and evening up the damage.
Oh man, Agno putting on the pressure with his sword. Fry's gonna have to come back. Agno's unarmed right now, getting the spear. D-Light side are gonna put him off stage. Fry does not have enough options to come back from that. Weapon Dot's gonna secure it, just in case. But that's gonna be first star going to Agno. Incredible shift once again, showing how good Agno is at adapting to his opponent's playstyle.
Oh, Agno
my
getting
God, that
an
is a
early
massive
potential
fucking
kill.
play.
Ooh. Doesn't go deep enough to get the kill though. I think for Agno it would have been worth if he just sacrificed his own stock and this is why I'm speechless, man.
I am
Wow.
left without words. Agno is just going completely nuts.
Starlight Share takes it? No. Like I know Demon Island is big, is a big map, but I expected that to kill a 4 defense legend. Agno!
Oh my goodness!
Yo!
Agno!
Player 1 wins.
Agno,
that a
please
hit?
have mercy! I am dead. Agno just demolished Fry, deleted him. And he doesn't even care, he's swapping characters afterwards as well. Oh my goodness.
I'm getting a heart rate monitor for the next time I'm casting.
Dude, somebody needs to watch your freaking health.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And Agno doesn't even care how hard he wants that, he's swapping to Val. He doesn't even care about the Hattori pick. This is the trouble with fighting Agno. He has so many legends that is good with. You never know what he's gonna bring out next.
Oh, I swear to God, this is gonna be, that clip is just gonna be used from like social media cloud. Holy. Oh, getting the double recovery from Fry, getting the charged NSync. Or Fry's building up a massive lead right now. Can he take the first stock of Agno in this match? Ooh, Agno dodges the side stick and goes for... And Fry goes for an NSync read, but Agno dodges it again.
Oh man, getting the jump catch. Ooh, goes for the GC side stick. Not gonna be enough though. Fry dodges under it and then hits the side air for the KO. Small lead for Fry. Agno could use this really easily. Especially with that sword. D-Light side air. Puts him out the side. And Agno just loves disarming himself. He just loves swapping weapons constantly, keeping a mix-up, getting that side stick punish. He punished a Scythe Neutralite with a Gauntlet side stick. That is immense.
Yeah, that's absolutely used. Side is, in my opinion, known for just being hard to punish, but Agno just did it.
Agno just
Fry-
did it. Fry's getting some massive offstage here. Ooh man, he goes way too early on that recovery. He just doesn't... He didn't calculate Agno's playstyle here. Gets back on the stage, gets your pick.
Agno goes deep for round one. Is he going again? Ooh.
Man,
Fry
Fry
managed
just
to get
doesn't
it
want
back.
any of that.
Oh, Agno just doesn't care anymore. Just goes deep.
Dude, Agno's just going in. I don't even think he doesn't care. I think he's trying his best here. I think he's just doing what he thinks is most effective.
I think he's also just trying to induce fear into Fry. I think just go wild like this at this point might scare Fry a lot. Just
It is- It is definitely scaring me. Don't know about Fry.
Oh yeah, sure. It's
Oh my
scaring me too
goodness.
as well.
Catches the edge of that sidelight, barely doesn't get the recovery follow-up. That would have been the KO. Fry needs something massive here. Goes for a Hail Mary end sig, and Acno just waits it out, punishes with recovering.
Agno is trying to find a Fry's landing and gets a delight into air. And goes for a wild ground pound again, but Fry constantly keeps going outwards from that. And it seems like Agno is just constantly going straight down instead of changing the direction he's going in.
Oh my goodness, catches the end sig with his own down sig, follows it up with a recovery. That's going to be potentially the stock. Agno's off stage here. Fry could get this. Oh man, but now Fry is forced on the backhand. Agno keeping the stage control really consistently, putting on the pressure with movement.
That's it.
And that, yeah. Oh man.
Player 1 wins.
Agno was a fucking animal, dude. Holy. Agno just... And he switches again. Okay. Well, yeah, you were completely right when you said that Agno just has a lot of characters that he can switch to.
Yeah, I feel like he's just trying to be unpredictable at this point, so that Fry doesn't know what to do.
Yeah, I
'Cause-
think he's trying to just mess with Fry's adaptation. Just have constantly a different character with different options. Doesn't give
Exactly.
Fry any room to just get used to the way Agno's playing a certain legend.
Absolutely.
Ooh, if Agno wins this though, he wins the tournament.
3, 2,
This might be huge for him, but I'm still not counting out Fry. I still believe. Maybe how
Oof.
stupid that. Maybe some might consider that stupid to think at this point. But I still believe in Fry's capabilities to take this.
Man, it is such a hurdle, especially with these ground pounds that Agno's getting here. That might be huge. Fry gets back to the stage. He still has his options. Oh, almost gets the dodge read with the recovery, but now he doesn't have options. No. That is the trouble with playing Scythe off stage. Recovery is such a good option, but you need it to get back to the stage as well.
Oh, that
So if you use it wrong,
Fry's
and
late off
Agno-
stage here.
huge games! Huge games from Agno here, dude.
If Agno
This-
finishes this with a 3-stock, I just don't know anymore.
Of course he will, it's Agno. He's taking him off stage again. Fry's taking
Agno!
him off stage again. Goes and gets his recovery stuffed, and that's a free stock for game 3 of Grand Finals Reset. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the tournament. Congratulations to Agno for winning. Insane players.
My head hurts from watching that. What the hell? He ended the tournament with a 3-stock in 1 minute. I'm still not even able to comprehend that. Agno is just amazing.
You cannot mess with Agno.
No, you're right. There's a reason why he's one of the best players in the game, and I think he showed that today. With that being said, he was not the only amazing player that we have seen today.
Yeah, definitely, Luke. Congratulations to Fry. All of those matches, well, not all of them, but most of those matches were incredibly close. He did also manage to take a game off of Agno. Congratulations on Fry for 2nd place, as well as all of the other competitors here. Durian, Magi,
Solarson,
Ismonster, Aztec,
Ismonster.
Cubics. Congrats everybody on the top
Wow.
8.
this was very fun to cast and to watch. I think you can agree as well.
Very much so. Thank you for being my co-caster, and thanks to everybody for watching. Good night, Broly.
Good night.